we yeah, we're in the future now. But yeah, dude, I was just laughing because he opened the door. He's like, yeah, and
He's like, Sadell.
I was like, where's Sadell? He's like, he ain't here. I'm like,
Oh, he said I wasn't there. I had just got back. Yeah,
okay,
that's
yeah.
why,
I was just like, it's like, bro, if he's chilling, like if he's, I'm not a cop. I know I'm a white guy that just showed up on your door and dressed in all black.
Oh, he thought I was. Yeah.
I
See,
was,
my brother was looking out, bro.
I was like, you're a good brother.
My brother be looking out, man.
So it's like I understand what you're doing. I just
He just told me he's here.
yeah. I'm just here to like. We're just gonna go do some
He's
like.
fine.
It's all good.
It's
Dude,
fine, bro. There's no FBI. It's not FBI right now.
well, and dude, it's funny, especially like one of the things that I've done to like make money on the like to help like increase like just general income is that I'll do like private gigs.
Yeah.
Bro, I played a private gig. It was for some lady's like I think it was her 50th birthday party, but she was like one of those cool ladies. Had like a bunch of like hippie
Yeah,
shit.
she's like, I'm twice divorced. Got bottles in the fucking.
Dude, she hired a psychic.
Mm-hmm.
She hired a psychic to come to the party and do palm readings. Yeah, and I'm like, how much?
How did you feel about that? Were you comfortable with it?
Oh, I was fine with that. I was just wondering who got paid more.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to know. I was like, how much?
No, that's a good question.
It's like you paid me like $600 to come like play.
But she could have told you lies. I gave you the truth.
I can't hide this.
And she could have told you the biggest lie of your lifetime.
It's like, yeah, you will have prosperity, and in the next years, hey, there's Oz.
What's happening, my boy? What's happening? Bro,
like,
she could have told. Are we even filming this right now?
Yeah, it's already
Oh,
started.
my bad. Dang. All right, cool. Yeah.
No, you're good.
How
I'll
you
just
doing,
cut
my
into
boy?
a start somewhere.
No, I ain't tripping.
Oz has been on the pod a few times, so it's like we call him the great and powerful Oz.
The great and powerful. That's the perfect name. That's the perfect name, my boy. I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. It's nice to see you. I think I saw you at the reunion. Yeah, we was drunk as fuck.
Dude, and then that fight that broke out.
Who fought?
Not at the reunion, the after party at
Oh,
Smith's.
yeah. We were all there. Damn.
Yeah, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't none of us. We were all about to whoop ass. I'm going to let y'all know our high school was about to whoop ass.
Dude, I still laugh.
If anybody from our high school got touched, everybody was going to smash that shit.
It's like, there's like 13 of us here. Like,
It was 3,000 of us. I don't care what. It felt like 3,000. We were that drunk.
yeah. It's it'll pull just a little bit closer to you.
Yeah, this chair does feel far. Hold on. Oy.
I got you, brother.
What
Always,
you cooking though?
always good to see you.
All right, cool. Yeah.
He's getting in there,
That high protein. Yeah, I feel it.
dude. I can't wait to hear a little bit more about like your like fitness journey too, man.
Bruh, it's been a long one, but a short one.
Yeah.
It's like a short explanation, but like consistency is literally the biggest thing. Like, if you just, when I used to start, at first, everything felt like,
It's like, am I doing this right?
no, it just felt like it was forced. Like, it was like, oh man, I gotta get the weight off. I gotta do this. The bitches ain't gonna fuck with me. I'm like, oh man, they not gonna fuck with me at all, bro. But then it was like, once it became a habit, it was kind of like, damn, I am seeing results.
Yeah.
You get like a reality to it. You're like, damn, all right, cool. I'm seeing the results I want.
And everything's coming in.
It's not as fast as I want, and I'm not fucking built like John Cena yet, like or fucking Bobby Lashley. But I see the muscle is there. They see it too. They know where I'm going. I know where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, dude.
So it got to that point. Then like now I'll say the last 2 to 3 years it's been harder just because now I get it down to a science.
Yeah.
Now I know what's actually working. I know what I listen to people who've actually studied this. It's not just some dude who's I'm a nutritionist that don't eat rice and beans. Like, shut the fuck up.
It's
bro.
like you need to have a really expensive all organic steak and chicken, and it's like, go to Whole Foods. I'm like, okay, first off, I ain't got that kind of job.
Bro, one, you have to know the budget. You have to know, once you know the realistic goals for yourself, like, okay, I can make it to this and do that. And
Yeah.
I'll still look like this and be headed to this goal. So that's where I had to go for the last 2 years. Like, I broke down. I used to do, like, smoothies and shit.
Yeah.
And, like, the green diets and all that shit. But, like, it just, you get hungry and you end up eating those calories back anyway or drinking them back anyway.
Well, dude, it's insane how like it's just so easy to like. Well, especially like my trouble is I always find myself. I don't like. I get usually they give like a tab at the bars and stuff for the
Yeah.
bands, and I'm like I literally I can't like I've had to get off the drinking like
Okay, yeah. Well, what do you drink?
nothing. Like I drink water.
No, I'm saying when you were drinking, what did you drink?
You don't remember those Crown shots?
See, okay, you like Crown, so but that's a lot of sugar in those, bro.
Yeah. Well, and then I tried to do that thing where because I've heard it's like, oh, just get vodka soda.
Yeah, those little watery drinks
Yeah.
the girls be doing with the limes and all that shit.
Yeah.
I can't do it. That shit also get you zooted.
Because it sneaks up on you like, oh, this is like nice. It's not too crazy on the palate.
You pee one damn time.
Well, dude, Seabass, you showed me Kraken rum,
Yeah.
like the Kraken like rum. It's
You drink Kraken? What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you drink it with? Because I
Typic-
can't drink it straight.
Typically just Dr. Pepper or Coke
Yeah, that's
or
a good
something
mix.
like
That's a
that.
good mix.
you can't go wrong with a rum and Coke,
But the
dude.
first time I drank Kraken, it was actually shout out to Shelby Hunter, bro. It was at Shelby's house, bro. We were drinking that. It was me and my homies, bro.
Yeah.
All of the just like some, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, but it was like right between college and like adulthood. We just like all came back one day, and I was like, "What is that?" It was a black ass bottle. She's like, "Kraken."
It's
I'm
the
like,
Kraken, dude.
Nigga, I drank that shit was on my behind.
Dude, the worst was Jameson for me, man. Like Jameson just like
I love Jameson, bro.
that's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the
that's my
problem.
shit too. Yeah.
Like, dude, it just and the thing was just like I would just get people would like I remember
It's such a go-to.
it's easy.
Bro, oh my god! When I can taste that right now, you crack that shit.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
you don't even need ice.
Bro, I remember like well, it always made me mad with like the bourbons and stuff. The bourbon bros, like they would always like, no, dude, that bourbon's trash. Like you need to get this super exclusive.
This was
small
in a barrel in somebody's ass.
Yeah, dude, for
3,000
12 years.
years. Shut the fuck up.
It's like
Yeah, I know that should be good though. That shit, I like bourbons. My friend, you remember Cade?
dude,
KB drinking.
dude.
bourbon.
Speaking of when we had the reunion after party, which I don't know who suggested to go to Smith's Old Bar. Like, God bless Smith's Old Bar.
Yeah, bro.
But I was like, we got some.
We were bound to see a fight happen there.
Yeah, I was like, guys, these are suburban kids.
Why did we do that?
I
We
was-
were drunk when we made that decision. Everybody was like, Smurfs. I
Yeah.
was like, for real?
Dude, there's local was right
I
there.
performed there too, but like,
Yeah.
I know what's happening downstairs. When I'm upstairs performing, I know they're whooping ass downstairs.
Dude,
It's
and-
WWE.
Yeah, for those who haven't been to Smith's Old Bar, it is a cornerstone Atlanta bar.
It's the best place ever.
The only thing that sucks is it's an Alabama bar.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only downside.
So it's not an original Atlanta bar?
No. I'm saying like they support Alabama football.
Oh, well. Let them have theirs.
I mean-
at least they like the Steelers. Because, like, right now, if they were a Falcons bar, and if they were that fire and they were a Falcons bar, I'd be kind of doing the face you just made. Yeah. See?
Dude.
And I'm a Giants fan. Shout out to the Giants, bro.
Bro,
But
they're
I gotta go to Smith's, bro. That shit is that's a nice place. I
well,
love,
and like, I mean, dude, did you ever go to opera back in the day,
I loved opera, bro. We had the best.
What
We
happened?
grew up at the best time.
What happened to Atlanta's bar scene? Like,
Bro, do you remember we were like, we were at an age where we could still get into Follies.
how dare you speak of all?
And it's gone. They stole it from us, bro. They took it from us. I was so hurt when they took Follies, bro. I was like, bro, I remember the day it closed down. I looked at my phone. And like all the stripper like friends I have were just like in shambles. They're like, my job,
That's my job.
my income. Now I gotta go over here. Like they all in shambles. Like I gotta work here now. And it's
Dude.
like some rinky dink strip club. It's like, oh, bitch, you gotta work there. Damn. Like,
Oh, there's prejudice against it, man.
yeah.
I mean, there's people that like you went to the Pink Pony.
Hey, I like the Pink Pony though. I
was like-
can't lie. I got homegirls in there. I got some homegirls.
I mean, it's like okay, let's back up first off. Let's understand. When do you go to a strip club? When you're already like half blacked out.
Yes.
Like this,
And
there's
it's
no,
like 12:30,
and everyone just gets that little. If we
one
all,
home. No, your horniest homie walk up. Man, let's go to the strip club.
well, he always comes up. He's like, "What if we split an Uber?"
yeah, he makes it cheap. He makes it sound
It's
cheap
only like
every
it's
time.
only like $10.
Bro, I got it. You know,
I got $10.
I'll split it.
It's like we got 5 people right
If we
here,
have to go to the ATM, fuck that. Let's go to
There's-
Wells Fargo.
dude. I was like,
I'm like, damn, bro, you really planned this out before you walked out the house. I knew it.
what kills me is the like Oasis is like the Good Time Emporium. Like, Bro, I've only been there. I went there one time, and it was exactly that situation. Me and a couple.
the homie was in your ear.
You remember Barry?
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Barry. I don't mean to call you out.
That's my dog. Shout out to Barry.
Dude, Barry. It was Barry, my buddy Will, and me. I think it was. Yeah, it was just us three. Maybe no. There's someone. Who else was with us? It was like a 4-piece. Like I said, we made the decision. Already blacked out. And I think it was my buddy Will. Was just like, hey man, what if we went to a strip club? We're up at fucking.
The homie always.
We're up at fucking Dylan's, and it's like we're just out there, just like chilling with a couple of the people that like we know that work there, and then like I'm sorry, Will, if I get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
He'll fix the story later.
Yeah, he'll. It's like come on the fucking podcast, like I've been asking you to.
You fuck my story up,
dude. And it was just insane because we all like had that like it was like haha yeah okay. I mean yeah I mean it's only like
it's like 2 shots.
It's like, I mean we'll think about it. And
Jared,
then
do you want to go?
I mean I'll go if you want to go. Dude,
I'll go.
And so we ended up kind of saying, "Hey man, it's only we did it just like it." It started as it was a mind virus. It started with one person said it, and then the next person was like, "I mean, I'll go if you go, but if you don't want to go, I don't want to go." And then we're like, "I mean, I'll go if you go," and then we're like, and next thing you know,
I've noticed like it gets to that situation just because once it gets to like the last 3 people, by then you realize. It's only me and my homies in there. Let's go see some titties and some butt. Like, what are we doing here?
And you know what's crazy? When I went out to Vegas, and we were like, and you've been to Vegas before by chance?
Yeah, actually, no, I haven't. I got a homie who's out there right now. I went to Miami with him, and that's what made me think about Vegas. That's why I froze right there. But no, my homeboy DJ Nino, he lives in Vegas. He's been telling me to come out there.
Dude,
I'm gonna go out there for my first time soon.
It's a fucking fantasy land.
For real? Is it for real?
Dude, it's literally cartoon town.
They say it's like grown man's Disneyland.
It's debauchery.
For real?
With pretty lights.
All right, so describe like a day. We wake up. I shake you up at 8 a.m.
I got you one better. So it is 10 a.m. on a Sunday.
Okay. And I'm like, hey, Jared, wake the fuck up. What's up? What can we do?
And I'm like, all right, I got you, Splash. Let's do this. We going out. We're going to go grab some food real quick. Bars don't ever close, so we don't have to worry about drinks. We got that.
Wait, whoa. Never close.
I didn't stutter.
Never close.
There's like,
so like I finished my last drink and they still going to be here.
I think they have it's like from 5 a.m. to like 7
Survival
a.m.
period.
Well, it's like restock. That's just the restock hours.
He said just a refill. This is where we ammo up. Up hours.
I got a max ammo. I got the ray gun. Dude.
Right around these times, we hit a max ammo.
So we wake up at 10. We get some food in us, and there's plenty. Anything you want. You want Korean. You want steak. You want.
It's so many people there. Yeah.
It's literally they're just trying to take your money.
Yeah.
And then so you go eat, and then you're feeling pretty good. Oh, they have so if I get the unlimited like lobster, like I get unlimited mimosas too. It's only $30.
It's like drop that one time, and then I get any time.
Yeah. And then on top of that, like like they do the thing. So it's like you do. So on a Sunday, you can wake up, go eat a great brunch, get pretty lit just off the bat. You go walk around to kind of let it settle and get into that good buzz.
How's
there.
the weather? Is it hot? I heard it's dry heat, like you're just cooking.
If you go right now, you'll be cooking. Like in March, you'll be cooking.
Yeah, spring break type shit.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be like 100.
It's gonna be so many bitches there in like the next couple months.
Brother.
Oh my god.
And the best part about it is, so you do that, and there's casinos and everything, obviously everywhere. And then you don't even so you have your brunch, you get your little mimosas or whatever you want for like your kickoff of the drinking, and then I got a feeling
you warmed up.
What about that blackjack thing?
Why not?
It's like, or what always would get
gamble real quick.
I walk past the roulette wheel and I'm like,
I love that. That's my game too, bro.
It's a minimum bet. Minimum bet's $25.
Yeah.
Put 25 on black.
And then it hits.
And it's like, oh shit, we got 50. Let's roll. Let's keep going.
See?
And then it rolls. And this is but what's crazy is you do that, you go around and you just walk around and like you see what you find, you run into stuff. There's like, oh dude, there's a show going on right here. You can go like see all the performers on Fremont. Like Fremont's wild. Fremont's getting a little too wild to be honest.
Yeah.
Like
I ain't never been there. What's it like?
It's not bad.
How many times have you been to where you know Fremont is like changed to like it's getting bad?
Well, we used to go on we had an episode called the council meeting.
Mhm.
It was because what happened was he goes out there and he plays in a pool tournament.
Oh God!
And
is he five? He must be.
Dude, he whoops
He's
ass.
sending that shit.
Dude, he won like a couple grand, like playing pool.
He's getting
Like-
he's knocking them off the fucking table.
Dude, he's so good.
He's just he's probably 8 shots straight.
Dude, he runs racks on me
Yeah,
whenever
get
I
him
play
out.
him. He's like, all right, I'm warmed up. I was like, yeah, I'd like to play too.
Yeah, I call that Mr. Pack It Up.
It's like break down the cue. Just
My
I'm going
boy is
home.
over here. If we bring my boy, Pack It Up. That's all you do. He's knocking y'all off the table.
So, but that's how it started. Like he was going out to the pool tournament. He's like, "Come on, Jared, it'd be cool to have a friend out there." And so I go out there, and then like what happened is it was Jemai, Barry, Will. That was the original council, and then they're like,
That's a solid council.
"Oh, dude."
Shout out to y'all. That's a solid council.
And like I said, like we do that. Like the Sunday I'm describing is kind of what we did. But what was crazy is like you go out there on Fremont, and it's got the giant like LED screen on the roof,
Yeah.
and it's synced up to music, bumping all the time.
So it'll change with the beat.
Yeah,
Oh, that's scary, bro. I know when you're lit, you're like,
yeah. Dude, walking down I remember one time I went and I did like a heroic dose of mushrooms.
yeah, you're going.
Dude,
you were in the
seen-
Wizard of Oz, bro.
Bro, have you ever seen it's a movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Like it's got
When all the colors start changing and shit. That was my movie, bro.
dude, I was in that and I was like, I'm in it. And dude, you got the showgirls and stuff just walking around. And they're all glammed up with the big feathers and stuff.
That's scary.
Oh, dude, and
If
they're
I was on shrooms and the badass bitch just walked up to me, hi.
like, here she's just vibrating.
Yeah, like damn, this is what angels do. This is your titties. you out. This is what you do.
Well, and dude, the last time I went, they be getting aggressive. They've been very aggressive.
So like they can tell you're a tourist
Oh.
type of swag. They're like, hey,
They're like,
Let me
locals don't come here.
let me grab him.
Yeah, dude, they take that boa like and they wrap it around you, bring it up.
Oh no, not me.
Yeah, and they're like, and I'm like, nope, thanks, honey. And then they like, there's always a handful of them that are dressed up as cops, like in the little booty shorts.
Bro, it's a trap, bro. What I've heard from now, this far is Vegas is a trap.
Dude, it is nothing but
I'm not coming back if I go to Vegas. so-
Dude, it is insane. But you can literally just go out there, drink, gamble, and once you like, if you win, you win. If you lose, doesn't matter. There's still a show every corner.
That's what I'm saying. I like places like that. Like I heard New Orleans was like that.
Oh, I've heard stories about New
I've
Orleans.
heard that. I want to go there
Bourbon
during
Street.
Mardi Gras. I think Mardi Gras going down right now, or we just passed.
I think it just passed.
Yeah, it did, bro. So
Yeah,
we
dude.
missed that shit. That
There's
shit's
Mardi Gras
beautiful.
and like festival and all that stuff that they do.
I still need to go, bro.
It's like it's one of those things you got to go and you got to experience it.
I think we have a Caribbean festival finna come up in Atlanta though, so we got a little something, you know. That's
Yeah.
like that's nothing compared to what they have out there. Vegas, New Orleans.
Yeah. Well, what blows my mind is so you go through the whole like back to the Sunday like in Vegas.
All right, so we're still there. It's like 2. We were at 2, right?
Yeah, we're like 2 a.m.
All right,
or
cool,
2
cool,
p.m.
cool.
Sorry,
2 p.m.
2 in the afternoon.
We just had the craziest morning, by the way. Like
yeah,
we're about to hit the afternoon. We lit,
we're lit. We're doing well in roulette. We're winning,
bro. We're lucky and lit.
and we're just walking around. We're seeing a beautiful. And there's just beautiful. It's like Miami. Beautiful women everywhere.
Yeah,
Just untold amounts of just 12 out of 10s.
varieties,
With-
diversities.
Like, dude, what's your flavor? Asian,
What
Indian?
do you like?
Like,
How do you like
dude.
it?
And what's insane is then you just like see all that, and then so like 2 in the afternoon you can go see some stuff. You can go to Refuel, get some other like drinks and stuff.
They eat or something.
Bro, one of the coolest things that we got to do, we went on the High Roller, which is like this Ferris wheel out there, but they have like these pods, like these just circle rooms that are on the Ferris wheel, that are.
Okay, it's like yeah.
It's like and for I think I want to say it was like $45 a person. You get a power hour with a bartender. Yeah.
So you just pay for an hour.
And the guy walks in there, and dude, this guy looked like he just did like 4 or 5 bumps. He's like,
Yep.
all right, let's go.
Are you ready?
And then they close the door, and they like line up, and
Pouring you drinks
yeah, and you just tip him.
for a whole hour. You just
Yeah, literally, he's just got that little.
So
like,
on the Ferris wheel, you're drinking.
yeah, and it's moving super slow, and you then,
Oh hell no!
dude, you're
By the
trapped.
time you get off that shit, you're like,
You're crawling. You're crawling. And
why is it 5 of you?
what? It's like stand still. It's like I'm sitting down.
All of y'all ugly. I hate it. I hate it here.
And like then you get to like later in the evening when the sun goes down and everything lights up, and you're like, wait, it's like there's clubs going on everywhere. There's tons of DJs. Like there's the people that do the residencies out there.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's like Steve Aoki was out there at one of the places on a Sunday
he
night,
was lit.
and it's just
It's normal to him though.
Yeah.
Like they've been needed his music. I'm not gonna lie.
it's what's crazy is there, and you just see all these people at like 10, 11 o'clock at night on a Sunday. It's like, oh, everyone's on vacation. Literally everyone there is on
Like
vacation.
this is a vacation state. Like it felt like it, almost like certain pockets of Florida feel how that feels.
Yeah. Well, it's like with Florida, it's like you got a lot of people that are retired, got money down there.
Oh yeah, it's a normal day to them.
Yeah, it's like it's every day's
you
a
done
weekend.
brought your tourist ass down here to my bar.
This every day's a weekend here at Sonny's.
We
You know.
do this. We do this in Florida, baby. Yeah, they.
But dude, and then it's like you just walk around and like, what kills me is like, you got a favorite gambling game or anything?
Bro, roulette is my shit,
Bro.
I gotta do it.
Don't let me tell you about craps.
I've heard of a lot about craps, and I played it, but it's like
It moves fast, and there's a lot to
nah,
it.
like my friends do this on the down low. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I've watched it, and I be around, and what I see is a lot of people just get their money took.
Well, that's the crazy part.
And it's like if you're not built for that type of take.
It's no, dude. Like, let me give you like one of the craziest crap tables. I wasn't even there because first off,
Somebody
it was
gotta hurt.
$50 minimum bet. So your
So
first bet,
coming in with a little chump change.
it's like, all right, $50.
Let's see.
And then I walked up to this table, and it was at the Paris Casino.
Oh shit! So
And-
they're making these are big rollers, man. If
Oh.
y'all ain't know high rollers, don't sit with it. Don't
Don't.
even sit next to a high roller.
And if you
If you're
haven't,
not one too.
yeah, if you haven't heard the Carlos story, Carlos was our fairy godfather of Vegas, and like it was just insane. But this roulette table, I'll tell you about Carlos in a second. But this roulette or craps table, I walk over there, nothing but black chips, $100 chips.
That's a high fucking roller, y'all.
And- And like if you understand how it works, like you can like it starts out, you put it down, and it's like because it's like a 2-part game. It's like, all right, let's see if you can roll and get a number like on like the what is it? It's like 2, 4, 6,
the
8.
evens, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they got the odds around.
And then they put the thing on there, and then if someone rolls your number, you like win $1 billion. This guy had he had all the numbers bought with like a stack of like probably $1,000. This guy had like $5,000 just chilling.
He was was that winnings, or did he just pull it out the bank and say, "Chip me out, bitch"?
I don't know, dude. I walked up and I just was like, because the way
They don't be understanding the term. Okay, when you see somebody with those amount of chips, just know they either whooped someone's ass and took all those chips, or they went in. They just got there and they walked up to the teller and they were like, "I need this amount of money, cash."
And they're like, okay, cool, normal.
Bet you're rich.
It's like, thank you for your business.
Yeah.
But dude, well,
Thanks for gambling here.
I stood there and watched this man. He was just on fire. Every time he rolled, he hit one of his numbers. So he was making $3 or $4 grand of like a fucking roll.
But he knows the table, so he's doing that.
And it's like at a certain point,
And once you get enough money, you can do that.
yeah, it's like he literally just printing money. They just give you your chips and you can pull those chips off, and then or you can bet them again.
See, I be thinking crazy. Like, what if I was rich enough to where I could launder money that way? I'm just sitting here winning all day
Yeah, it's like
because they rigged the table.
yeah. Oh, dude,
And in my casino.
I've been seeing like these. There's some guys on TikTok and Instagram that they're professional card dealers, like the card magicians.
Yeah, the guys who,
And it's like
they're good handlers.
Yeah,
I don't know the term for it.
yeah. But it's like what's crazy is like I saw this one where the guy literally he had a stopwatch. He's like, y'all think I'm like playing with the film or whatever. He puts a stopwatch down, has his cell phone doing another like stopwatch. He's like, what do you want me to deal? Go ahead, chat. Put a hand out. Like deal out 4 jacks. He's like shuffles. He's like, and then all right. And he does
Looking?
No, he's just looking at the camera the whole time. And he deals out like a poker table. It's like 6 players. And then
So you think someone that skilled can't cheat?
well, you think that they're not, that guy walks into a casino, shows them that they're not going to put him at a table with the high
The
roller,
richest dude walked in here. He knows me. I see him every fucking Sunday,
and he's going to tip you.
and I'm getting money.
And it's like, hey,
So I'm gonna make sure.
yeah, dude, if
Every time, bro.
everyone's got to go to Vegas at least once when they got a little bit of money that they and public service announcement: know when to stop. Know when to stop.
Yeah. Don't come for us. Don't.
We didn't do this to you.
Don't come for us.
We told
didn't
you.
know.
Disclaimer.
We didn't know. We guessed this. Look. Hypotheses. Hypothesized.
But yeah, dude, it was insane. But man, like, what's crazy is trying to like when I went out there last time, I tried to do my best at like scouting out, like talking to the bands and stuff I would see out there, especially not the ones that are doing.
What is their life like?
Dude,
Do
there's
they
this
feel sad or are they happy?
there's this one band called Alter Ego, and they were playing on the Fremont stages.
Alter Ego's a cool name.
Yeah, there were some cool dudes, and they were phenomenal. Like
They're
absolutely.
hitting it.
Like-
Like, okay, these guys are it. If they were in Atlanta, they tearing the bitch down.
And they're doing a lot of covers and stuff like that because they're playing out in the Fremont Street area, and they got these festival stage kind of sets in like the alleyways. So you're walking down Main Fremont, and like there's a big stage with a band playing, and then you go down like another 100 feet. There's another stage with a different kind of vibe going. These guys were playing all like the mega rock, like big stuff, hair bands. You name like any kind of big, famous like rock and roll song, they were nailing it. And like it kind of did the break, and I was like, dude, how did you guys get here? Because I looked them up, and they had like, I want to say like maybe 30,000, like almost like 50,000 followers. So it's like that's pretty good.
You're like,
It's like, how did you guys get here? And they're like, well, we're from California. I'm like,
they knew you already. You were from across the fucking water.
dude, I'm saying it was
Or the sand. What's
Yeah.
in between Vegas and is it water?
Sand.
Sand, yeah.
dude.
You came across.
And
the
that's
sands.
why Vegas is Sin City, because that place literally shouldn't exist. Like God's like, I'm gonna make a spot of land that no one should live on, and everyone and the mob's like, fuck you talking about?
Sin, that's why they call it Sin City, bro.
Well-
you think the devil lives there in Vegas?
If he doesn't, I don't know where else he would
I
live.
would go holler at him real quick. Like, why the fuck you pick this hot ass? Well, I see why you pick this hot ass place. Like,
Yeah, it's like you sweat out all your
you
common
belong here.
sense.
He's probably just like, it's hot.
Someone crank it up, dude. And yeah, it's insane.
Give me more ugly ass.
But dude, that was the thing, is they were doing a stint or a residency there, and they like worked it out so that like, they don't get like it's not like a situation where they get tipped. Like it's such a big stage, there's no tip jar, so they get paid a good bit of money to perform like every night, and it's great exposure. They got the lights, they got the jumbotron behind them, killer show, and I'm just like, how did you guys get here? And they're like, we built up our band, we like got a good following. And then, like, we just kind of, like, auditioned a couple times. And they, like, auditioned for...
Got my hit.
Yeah, and they just, like, eventually we got our chance. We got our spot. We came out here, and we just kill it every night.
Opportunity is bro. That's perfect. That's perfect. So, okay. Now, them explaining it to you like that, does it give you motivation or is it like,
Well, it's like if I take it...
oh, good for y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
got lucky.
Well, it's the thing about a residency, especially, like, in, like, my situation. Like, from what I remember, they didn't really play any original music. They had original music, and
See,
that's...
so you're covering, you're doing it well, you got a voice, you got a talent.
You got to place...
Okay, who's the fuck is on the drums? Are they five?
Yes.
Who's the lead singer? Because if he's covering and he's singing whack, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, yeah. No, dude.
And I know the person who made the song don't want you alive.
Well, that's what's crazy. Like, being so close to California and all the, like, the music scene, those people, like, if you're playing something, like, from, like, a hair metal band or something like that in the 80s, one of those big, like,
They're
hit.
like, bro, this shit was not meant to be with sounding like flower petals dropping
Yeah.
in the background.
It's like, where's the balls?
Where's the screaming? Where's the bad bitches with titties and blood? And just like where's that people? But they'll remix it nowadays and make it. They'll
Oh,
get a
yeah.
ukulele your shit. Don't ukulele my music. If y'all ukulele my shit.
Dude, you remember when that was a thing? Like,
Oh, it was a thing for a long time.
Like
that's literally how Bruno Mars got on. Bro.
yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Like,
I love Bruno because he ukulele'd his way into the game.
dude, and then there was, like, 21 Pilots. They had a couple ukulele things, and then every blue-haired pixie cut girl had a ukulele the next day.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
forgot about
People
some of
been
those.
ukuleleing their way into the game for years.
And all the Hawaiians, like,
that's gonna stop here.
the Hawaiian people, like, Hey, brother, what the fuck?
Yeah, they been ukulele. Y'all went there. You took a little trip, brought a ukulele. Hey, let me get that.
Somewhere over the rainbow? Hey, brother, that's us. That's
Hey,
us.
tell them about me when you go back to America. These niggas is like, yeah, we will.
But the crazy, I mean, obviously, like if let's say I had the opportunity to go out there and do that for like, because the thing is, you have to do a residency, which is months, like months and months of like, hey, you're on a contract to play like 3 nights a week or like whatever the gig is, but you can't go anywhere else.
You're there.
So you're there.
Okay, so you're in Vegas. It's hot. I'm drunk out of my mind every day. I probably took like a week break.
And
drank some water.
And whatever money you get, you can just go put it on black and maybe double it or lose
Hopefully double it. And if I gotta go back to work, I gotta sing my ass off and get them tips.
Exactly, man.
All right, so they're living the dream, I guess. Okay, if I'm on the musical journey and I'm doing that shit, how long? If I'm doing that for 2 to 3 years and I don't at least get a Super Bowl show or on Jimmy Fallon or some shit,
Yeah.
I literally just wasted my time in Vegas.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, I've even like I remember I auditioned or applied to audition for a cruise ship because like you've been on a cruise.
Yeah, I love it. That's where I started gambling.
Yeah.
By the way, like,
You're like, we're an international water.
I done drank 6 frozen slushy margaritas in this bitch.
Oh.
I'm sitting betting black on roulette. Bro.
Yeah.
Even black. Then
Bro.
they're like, all right.
Run it. But yeah, so it's like there's that kind of that thing where it's like, well, like, and that's a good question. Like, I love asking other musicians and stuff. Like, what when you hit a certain, what is your, what do you have to hit to say I've made it? Like, you're happy with where you're at.
You know, that's different for everybody, depending on like one, who your influences are, who inspired you to do this, and then the third one is where the fuck do you want to be? Like, what is when I became this artist. And I had to sell either this persona or make this type of music because right now the game is like that right now.
Yeah.
It's either people are this persona and they're selling while making tracks and whatever, or they're this type of artist and it takes them this long to make this beautiful music and be that creative. Cool. So once you choose that type of thing, it's kind of like, all right, what type of person am I at the end of the day? That's when you got to ask yourself the real personal questions like, okay, I'm great at this. I'm talented. I get all this. If I get all this money for it and all these blessings for it, where am I gonna be? Am I gonna be do I want to go to the beach? Do I want to be in a mountain on the snow? Do I want to be married? Do I want to be single and have bitches?
Yeah.
Do I want to be traveling? Do I want to sit down and just be chilling with some kids? Do I want to? You gotta ask yourself that, but like that's also the part of the journey because you don't know when that shit is gonna hit.
Yeah.
You might be sitting around right now, like you might have 3 kids. You might wake up one day chilling with your friend. Your friend comes over with his studio equipment. You're like, man, I just got done wiping ass. Let me make a song real quick.
Yeah.
You blow. Or you might be the dude who's already out here on the tours with people. You're sitting next to Tyga. You're sitting next to all these artists that are already on. You're sitting there just waiting for your chance to blow, but you're inches away.
You're right next to the
You're
door.
right next to the door, and you can't get in because you don't got the key yet.
Yeah.
And the key is the same key that broke motherfucker with 3 kids is you still got to put the work in. You still got to be creative. You still got to challenge yourself and just like want to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So greater than at least what you were yesterday. So when you ask yourself where you want to be at the end of it all, it's kind of like more of a question of how are you now?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing now? Are you
still
striving? Are you hungry?
Because me right now, like a part of me is like, you know, Jared, you're making a living doing what you love. Like, you literally have all the time in the world to just do music now. You've set your life up to where now you can go into the studio as much as you can afford to. You can work with as many people as you have time to. And
It's like God gave you that farm. Now He said, grow, create, do it.
Go prosper.
So that that's what I'm saying. Now, once you have do it mode, once you're in do it mode, you kind of just gotta let shit grow and see how well it grows. Now you're in do it mode. You get to tailor shit. You get to fix shit. You get to fix yourself. You get like being always in a forever growing state, like or elevating state, is kind of the best way to be. I don't ever want to sit back and be like, where do I want to be? Because as soon as you say, I want to be there and I want to do that, you're going to do it. You're going to get it. You're going to sit there and then you're going to be doing that.
Yeah.
And you're going to be doing that for a while. And because you're not going to be creative enough to think like, damn, you're boxing your brain in. So it's kind of like me. when people ask me where I want to be and what I want to do, it's kind of like I done already been through the bullshit, and just like you said, like now I'm finally back to a position where I can create, make music. I can stop if I wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like now I have the choice. That's the freedom behind it, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like that about the journey too.
But for you personally as an artist, like, is there like a number of like a subscriber hitting, like a monthly streams?
For me, I really just want to make a album that either won a Grammy. That's my biggest goal. A Grammy's my biggest goal, or just making an album go platinum for right now. And those are short-term goals, or short, long-term goals.
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's just something I want to say. Oh, Splash, Sadell, your boy Sadell created Splash, and Splash the entity just literally went up for 10 blah, 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 blahs.
Dude.
In your face. And that's how I want it to be. Like, it's never been like because I treat it like a sport too. You know, I'm like, me and you are competitive. Like, we like to be winners in everything we do, whether it's work, school. You know what I'm saying? We just like, man, I want to be around the guys that are winning. I don't want to be sitting there while you with your finger wagging at me in anything I'm doing. Like, fuck that. I don't bring disappointment. I bring smiles. Like,
Yeah.
So
Because I mean, like, for me, I just want to have it to where it's like if I go to anywhere like in the United States or whatnot, like I just want to be able to go and see like just drive around the city or whatnot, and literally just see people wearing a shirt that's my band shirt.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Just the that notoriety. I don't even really need the respect because I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I should have been had your respect. I'm probably never going to get it if I don't have it by now because I'm being real.
Yeah.
That's how I am as a man. I'm like, if I don't have it by now and I'm being 100, cool.
You don't like the authentic 100%?
You do your thing. Because I feel like a lot of people right now, they base their shit off of common misconceptions. Like, just the way they approach people. Just like, common misconception is the biggest thing right now. Like, they want to understand how people approach you instead of just how they feel about you themselves. So it's kind of like that. I treat that with music too. I carry a lot of me in my music. So it's like when you click on a Sadell song and in the beginning of the music, you might hear me talking shit on the mic, like to myself, but I'm having real life conversations that we all have. Like, I'm saying funny ass fire shit that it makes you smile. Like, you're like, damn, wow, we really be sounding like this. Like, yo, that's crazy. Like,
listen to the stuff you have out now, and I was just like sitting there like, high as a seagull. Wait, what is
he's high as fuck. He sounds like me, bro. I was thinking that. Like
that's my point. It's like, and just because I've got the blessing of getting to know you, like from back in high school.
Yeah, see,
like,
and we was having fun in high school, bro. Shout out to everyone in my high school,
hey,
man. Brookwood was fun, man.
Dude, speaking of Brookwood, you hear about that stabbing?
Yeah.
Dude,
hey.
I was, as soon as I turned on the
my
radio.
My mom sent me that too. That shit was crazy. I was like, what is this?
Well, I'm an old man in some ways. Like, if I get burnt out on podcasts or like listening to stuff, and sometimes I'm like, you know what? Let me just switch over to
the news.
Yeah. Let me go back to the toxic news and
just
just
nostalgic,
just to see what's going on. Like, maybe there's something I might want to know. I turned it on, and then I heard Brookwood High School, and I was like, oh no.
Yep.
You remember how Coach Cruz used to say?
He used to always say that, bro. Why did we? Yo, bro, I was thinking the same. I was like, I know Coach Cruz is shaking his goddamn head.
Like, I told them, boys.
I told them this is what it would be.
Well, and
you mess up at Brookwood, first thing it's gonna say Brookwood student. I was like, oh my God, he's right,
dude. I mean, and as soon as they said it was like some kid got stabbed, which I haven't followed up on it, so just hope everyone is okay.
I hope everyone's fine too. But I will say this: what I've seen, the backlash from the outrage that I've seen is people like, oh, now Brookwood's this, like that. No, ma'am, it's been like that. It's been like that. When we were in high school,
they were much better at covering it.
It was like they could get away with this. I remember I didn't even tell my mom. I'm gonna tell you now, Mom. I'm gonna tell you. Look. When I went to school, some guy came to school with a gun and he had a glass eye and he was trying to. You remember that day? Remember when the dude was trying to? Hey, I'm not gonna bring up the situation. Yeah, but hey, it's been like Brookwood's been like this. Did you hear what I just said? A guy with a glass eye had a gun in my.
Dude, I mean, there was tons of stuff. I mean, you remember that guy that came to the school with like 2 or 3 ounces?
See, I'm telling you, bro, we got like a number of stories. So that one, when y'all saw the news, it was probably new to them. They were like, oh, Brookwood. Well, we were like, damn, another day at Brookwood. pass me an Uncrustable.
let me get those Asian
you got
bites.
a chocolate milk? Yeah, give me them Asian bites. Yeah, man, whatever. You got some ketchup or something?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's how we literally have seen that growing up. Just like, but I don't want to normalize it or anything.
Yeah, it's
but
not
like,
good, but it's like.
But yo,
But we also the thing that was different for us.
we both thought Coach Cruz finna come in there with that belt, and don't let him.
Coach, in school suspension. Why'd you lock the door? It's like you gonna learn today,
Y'all are gonna learn today,
bro. I mean, like that's the thing.
and I got you after practice. Too.
I got you,
Don't worry, you're running.
dude. Were you?
You're running.
No, dude. Was it you and me that one that we had to do the? It wasn't bear crawls. It was worms.
Cause we came late, or was it Yeah, it was something.
I think.
Oh no, the intervention where they used to do this, bro. If your grade point average wasn't at a certain point in the middle of the semester, to make sure you didn't fail, they would make you do academic intervention. Now, academic intervention is you sitting your lazy ass in lunch when everybody's having fun during this hour lunch period. They get to go outside, see the sunlight. It's bright, it's shining on them, warming their skin up, healing them.
Playing soccer in the front field.
You hear laughter and joy, happiness, all the pain go away of school.
And you're in that smelly old.
You're
gym.
in a gym, sitting next to some of the most. It's like jail. It was just like jail. I promise you.
I was around a bunch of murderers.
Yeah, you're around murderers and criminals. You're just doing homework.
It's like, I hope this guy doesn't ask me for a
This
pencil.
is absurd. This is I deserve to play.
Well,
I
dude,
deserve to play.
The worst part was it's like for people who haven't played football, there's a thing called bear crawls, which is you're on all fours and you're just trying to run across the field.
Y'all don't want none of that.
You don't want that. And you know what's worse than that is when you have to do worms.
Ooh wee.
Worms is where you have everything on, but all your football gear, but your helmet,
Bro, but it hurts
Everywhere.
everything in your body.
and you have to put your arms behind your back. You got to put your feet up and lock your ankles together, and you got to crawl 100 yards.
I knew that was an army workout.
Punishment.
The day, yeah, I knew it was the day he made us do it because I was like, Coach Jones,
I thought you
never,
loved me.
yeah, you've never talked to me like this. You've never
Oh.
done. You love me, bro. It's me.
It's me. It's your boy. Sit down.
Me and Jared sitting there like, yo, we gotta do this for how many yards?
It's like I picked 315 for you,
We just lifted the sky for you, bro. Like, what you mean, bro?
dude. I mean,
Bruh,
that's
we sitting there on the ground, and I'm
Literally.
telling you, you're feeling it like.
and caveat. This is after a full practice.
How do you describe crawling with no? It's worming. You're
Yeah.
worming.
You're a worm. You got no arms, no
Do
legs.
you know how hard it is to worm?
100 yards. Like, yeah.
And you can't get up till you finish. By the time I finished, I didn't even finish, by the way. I got to like the 25-yard line, and he made me get there just to see me struggle. So like we got like probably like Amari or somebody behind us. Who else was out there?
Amari.
Renee, maybe.
Oh.
Shout out to the gang. Yeah, we was getting toe up on the football team, bro.
It's like,
Oh my god.
make a man out of you.
Y'all think y'all got punished, bro? Everybody on a Brookwood football team has been punished beyond measure.
And everybody ahead of us was talking about all the stuff that they used to do.
Yeah,
Like, man,
and it was a lot we didn't get to do that was like death defying.
well, I mean, dude, they barely do Oklahomans anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, and
football's getting sweet too.
it's getting
I'm not
very
gonna
sweet
lie,
and
It's
soft.
getting sweet just because like people are really. It's good. I'm glad it's getting safe.
Safety's one thing. but-
Cool. I'm glad y'all are having fun and singing "Kumbaya" and dapping each other up after the game. And we was hitting
You
people,
slap
lifting
ass.
bodies up. Like that shit was fun. Like that competitive edge of just y'all are the adversity I have this week.
It's like, I love you, but I'm going to kill you.
I'm gonna knock y'all the fuck out.
yeah, dude.
On Friday, when you're on the other side wearing that weak ass color, I'm picking you up in front of your girlfriends and your moms and your dads, and we're hitting you with all we got, bro. That shit was so fun, bro.
Dude, oh man, there's just so many, like, and that's like, and what's really cool is like just the people that like just by just sheer blessings and luck, the people I've got to meet
And
through-
luck.
and a lot of luck, like a lot of really cool people and stuff like that. I mean, like, you know, Banana Man, he like
Shout out to the Banana Man. He
Banana.
told me why we got to keep you a secret, bro. I love you, man. Just know if they have a Banana Man episode, I gotta come back. Bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
want to be on that. I would love that shit. That shit.
It's like
would
you're
be
going to see
funny.
3 grown men, one in a banana suit,
Yeah,
crying,
one
laughing.
dude. If you want to see me with tears in my eyes the whole episode, put this dude in a banana suit and sit me next to him, bro.
Because even like with DJ, like, bro, like, he was always, like, him and his dad both.
Shout out to One Time.
One time. Like, crazy talented.
Bro.
Like, just
so insane.
just sleeping.
Bro. He doesn't even understand, like, how talented he is. DJ is the type of dude, like, you give him something, like, one day to learn something, he picks it up and he's, like, already Chris Brown of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, he skates, he dances, raps. If you pass him a football, he's taking off with that shit.
And it doesn't help
if
that
you
he's
hand him the football, he's throwing that shit.
And it doesn't help that he's also, bro. No, I'm just saying, you're good looking.
Hey, my man's handsome.
You're handsome,
Ladies,
brother.
y'all know where to find him. You already knew. I don't even have to tell you.
Like,
you're there.
You're in his
looking
DMs already.
It's too late.
Man,
I see you.
Like,
I caught you.
well, it's
Jig
like,
is up.
and dude, like, I was actually playing a wedding gig with these guys, and just through mutual contacts, like, Josh Moore was playing bass with him one time, and then like, they're like, dude.
Oh yeah, back in the day when they were okay. So that's back. You're going way back.
Yeah.
That's when like DJ
No,
was
no,
a
no,
grade before us on that baseball team.
Well, no, I'm talking about like in the last couple of years, like me, because me and Josh were in a band for a long time. Me, him, and Joey, like Joey McClain, and like we were in a band.
Shout out to Joey. I ain't seen
Love
him
you,
in a
man.
minute.
And
Josh is my boy though.
Bro.
Him and his dad. Shout out to Coach Moore.
am I speaking Chinese?
That's my white dad, bro.
Dude, I actually asked him if he'd come. He's like, hell yeah, I do a podcast with you, Jerry.
Yes, put him on here, bro. Give him a jar of peanut butter
Bro.
in this bitch. Yeah,
Shout
out to Coach
He's gonna
Moore.
unzip the pant leg so he can go to shorts.
Yeah, let my boy let it all hang out on there, bro.
And he would
Bring
always
my boy out.
Did you have his class? Like,
Yes, that's my bro.
Dude, he put all
He
the
made sure I had his class. You know they used to pick it. Give me some damn.
yeah, come on, give me the players.
Yeah, get him in there.
I just remember went back in his like fat days, like when he was,
Yeah, before he got swole.
dude, he was sitting there in those parachute pants that had the zip off like shorts, and he'd sit there and he'd be like, well, let me tell you why the Mesopotamians were some bad dudes.
Well,
Some
see,
bad
that
dudes.
right there is the perfect stance. That's
he
how
would
I
sit.
remember him.
He would sit down. He wouldn't stand up and walk around. And then the worst part is he would put like the football players up at the front to make sure that you were paying attention.
He's getting your ass.
But dude, the worst part was like I said in his fat days, he'd sit there in the front of the class at the board, and you could just see like the fupa of him, just
That's
like
it. Yeah, he got the stomach.
It's
It's just sitting there right there.
he's got the stomach and then just those 2 little acorns under there just
This
showing.
is his stance too. This is his perfect pose.
I was like, I just was like, Coach, why do I gotta stare at your balls all class?
Yeah,
man?"
we got nuts and stomach all in the fucking and you're blocking the board,
Dude.
You just out here with this rolly chair, and he never used to get up.
He would
That's
roll.
why he would be.
This is man, these
I used to
Mesopotamians.
love this shit. That shit used to be funny
Every
as
week
fuck.
it was like we're gonna learn about so Coach, who's the bad dudes
Hey,
this week?
R.I.P. Coach Owens too. That was a good class, bro. He has so many like
Those little
monikers
Yeah.
that you can just like absorb. I
when
still
when 2 groups get together, stuff rubs off.
see stuff rubs off.
Money equals power. Say it again. Say it again. You're never gonna forget.
You just gave me so much. You just gave me so many memories back, bro. I remember I'll be sleeping in this dude's class, bro. I'll be like, oh, wake up. When people get together today, what happens?
Stuff rubs off.
And I'm sitting, everybody in the back is like, stuff rubs off. I'm like,
The more warrior, the more nomadic. The more nomadic, the more warrior like.
bro, R.I.P. a fucking goat.
Dude.
That was a goat, bro.
And what killed what really broke my heart was when he went over was it Lanier? I can't remember. We won state. He stayed on for another year, and then he got a head,
Then he
got a head
left.
coaching job, which was his dream.
Yeah.
Like he was a great coach, and you could tell he's like, man, I love Coach Cruz and all, but man, I want to run the shit.
You could tell he wanted to do it.
Like,
and
he was ready.
Look, I think he just knew he respected Coach Cruz.
Yeah.
To the point where it was like, I ain't even finna shit on your parade, bro. Like I gotta go get my own. Like that's why I respect him even more. And he was still shouting us out when he left. I was like, yo, this dude he really fucked with us. This wasn't some old dude just out here today for a check, bro.
Yeah.
He fucked with us. That shit was so cool, bro. We
Dude,
learned a lot from them, bro.
Learned a ton.
Coach McClain too. That's another one. That's a dope one.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's Coach Nelson, like the whole crew that
Coach Nelson his class was so fun, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was hard. It was difficult, but like I had the most fun in his class.
Did you take his AP?
I didn't take the AP. I was down the I was down the hall,
okay.
but I took his He had a different one. I didn't take his AP one. That shit was too hard.
I was college prep all the way.
Yeah, see, I CP that one. Coach Nelson class, I took your CP class. That AP class, you had them. They was reading the entire textbook.
Yeah.
In that class, and I was like, Coach, I have to go to practice.
It's like I can't do that.
200 pages of what? 200 pages of which cheerleader finna do it? That's what we ain't doing that this Friday, Coach.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's like that kind of stuff. Like the thing is nowadays, have you gone back for like just to kind of revisit like and stuff?
Yeah, a couple times, just cause like little brothers are in there.
Yeah,
and
that's
like
true.
Whatnot, so I gotta go up there and like,
Yeah,
hey, I'm Sadell. You remember me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Bro.
It's dope though. It's changed a lot.
Yeah.
So like the stabbing situation, it even they can fit more kids in there now than when we were in there. So if it was crazy when we were there,
just by the numbers alone, you're gonna get more crazies.
Crazy, more crazy, more crazy. Like I ain't tripping though. Like I feel like they blew that situation out for the publicity.
Yeah.
Like we handled the situation well though. Someone got stabbed, but tradition of excellence. So we're excellent still. We were excellent at ending it.
Well, I wonder if they're like, because you remember back in the like when we were there was the thing with Buford High School, like always like recruiting people.
Yeah, the Wolves.
The Wolves.
Yeah. They got my cousin too. And you remember, bro? They stole a basketball player from our team.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't really steal him. He told me he was finna leave. He was like, "Yeah, this shit whack, man." Him and Malcolm was sitting on our basketball court like, man, we out here. they writing bullshit plays and shit. I was like, damn.
Man, it's like it's insane because like I mean like the way that sports is so crucial for like anyone that's actually like when you're growing up in those formative years of middle school through high school, you got to have some kind of sport.
Yeah, I thank God that we were playing sports back then because like now that I look back, all of the people that I still chill around or like that are actually still around to just be well known, aren't in jail, aren't sick or hurt or like crazy criminals or something, doing some crazy shit. Like they all had some type of like that sport gave you a discipline to where at least even if you didn't even have to be the best person or citizen in the land, like or you know what I'm saying, some like politician type person.
Yeah.
As long as you were there and on time, you were like a normal human being, a contributing citizen to society. Like that's all you had to do, and that's what sports kind of gave me at least. Because I could have easily just been sitting around bullshitting. Like,
dude, I couldn't like do like I had like music was always like a thing for me, but like I was like I need something to push like me in a physical way.
Exactly. To get that type of exert that energy. Bro.
Yeah. Because as young men, I obviously can't speak for young women, but it's like for young men, there's something about how you want to exert effort and you want to push. Like I mean, dude, I've been accused of I've been accused of a meathead, being a meathead.
So what?
So what?
We all that's why testosterone is measured in different levels for men, and that's what makes us want to fucking growl and lift shit and throw shit and like break shit. We wanna do shit. Men are doers, like so that testosterone, that energy. Football is a good, especially at a young age, because there's not much shit people want you walking around exerting energy on as a kid.
One of the most crucial moments I can remember is max days. When you come into the weight room for max day, and it's like it's time to like put your squat up, and like you have the whole weight room,
bro. But that's like that type of. I was just watching a video earlier, and I was trying to remind, like, you remember Sean Smalls?
Oh yeah,
I was telling all of them in the group. I'm like, do you remember when we used to have max day though? Because he was like, man, why are they going crazy in this gym? That shit was nothing. I'm like, bro, do you remember that type of adrenaline though? Like, it was just 2 people in the video I was watching.
Yeah,
we used to have like
the
40
just
people,
everyone hyping everyone
somebody
up.
Smacking your back. While you're about
yelling.
to lift the most weight you've ever lifted in your life.
You're going to lift it or die.
you're getting it up. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, like you're not dropping in front. And if you do, you might even try again, low key, just
Yeah.
because you were that lit. The
You
adrenaline's
wanna-
still in your blood, so you like.
Maybe I can do it again. I slipped a little
And
bit.
don't let you actually lift it that second time.
Dude, I just like
Magic, bro.
And I was talking to a girl and I was like laughing because I saw a video of like it was a training gym of like some like world's strongest man guy, and they had like some ridiculous fucking like 7 plates on
Yep.
each side, and
And
there's
the
like
bar's bending like a motherfucker.
and everyone's just yelling and hyping and everyone.
They'll never understand
And they're like,
that.
"What is going on?" And I was like, "This is what testosterone looks like in an image."
That if you were under that weight and you were bearing it, and not only bearing it, but you were prepared to go down and almost not be able to bear it,
Yeah,
and then lift it back up against all odds, and you don't feel nothing from that. You didn't see someone defy all odds of gravity.
yeah,
We're on this planet because of gravity. We're stuck.
dude.
If 700 pounds of it's not me.
It was
it's
worth
on
dying.
me.
It was worth dying for. I mean,
Get that shit up.
Uh,
That shit. You see how we're getting right now,
we're getting hyped.
bruh? We might go to the gym after this. Let's go.
Bro, it's so funny, especially because it's just like that's something like you try to, and then you try to take that and put it into music. It's like that's the only thing. It's like I'm not a big metalhead guy. Like I can totally respect the genre of metal, and
But
like
do you get that feeling from music though too, from certain songs or like?
oh yeah,
See, that's what I try to describe it to people. When they're in the gym and they have their favorite song on.
oh
And they're running, and it makes you run long. You get that second wind. I think they call it a second wind.
yeah,
Music can give you that in the studio too. It
Mm.
makes you like you're just tapped in.
when you add that one track in or you drop that one effect on there,
You know what I'm saying?
and it clicks,
and
you're
it sounds like God. Like it's mad. Like people right now in our world, we call it money.
that's money.
In the spiritual realm, that shit's called magic. Like that shit is perfect, bro. And I know exactly what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing as when all your homies, you're about to hit your biggest PR. Not even a PR. You about to just max that shit the fuck out. Fuck it. Throw another plate on. I ain't never did this shit. I don't even want to know how much is on
Yeah.
there. Let's do it. I've never done this many plates. And then your homie's like, for real, bro? All right, I'm gonna spot you. Smacking your shit. You're like, ah! All the music. You hear the music. We used to play music. I don't know how y'all do it in your gym. We playing that music. We blasting it. Music can give you that same feeling too, bro. Just like you said, clicking that track in, and now I'm about to put this verse in, and then I'm about to change a little effect, maybe pan something out here, and then I'm gonna drop the hook right here, and let me see how it sounds. As soon as you get to the hook, you're like,
Ooh, that stank face comes out. Like that's what was in my head. Now it's real. Like when that moment of like that's exactly what I heard in my head comes
I
through those
knew it.
speakers. You feel so validated.
chills, bro. You're like, yeah, these people gonna love this shit. I knew it. I
Oh,
done
dude.
got their ass. It's like, again, I got them.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and it's just like there's nothing comparable to when you have a crowd in the palm of your hand.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah,
That
like-
shit is beautiful, bro. Because it's like you've already that's something you've imagined in the mirror, bro, or while you were making the song. Like you already saw the people while you wrote that track. You're like, I knew you were gonna sing that part. You love it. Like just eat. Like when you're sitting with that mic, I've seen you perform too. When I see somebody who actually knows your shit too, because like there are the people that just be drunk enough to run up to you and act like they know your shit. They don't know your shit.
Yeah, dude. I see that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm like, Jared, he doesn't know the words to that.
It's like-
he just saw you with all the hoes on.
Appreciate
it. Yeah.
God bless.
Man. Mm-hmm.
My brother in Christ.
Back.
Dude. And what kills me is like some of these times like I'll be playing and like this is one thing that's been coming up recently and I guess like with our two different genres of music and stuff like they see a live band and I've had this happen the last like 3 shows. Someone comes up to me and like, hey man, can I come sing with you guys? I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
And
Who's
one
your
of the
manager? Who's your A&R? What are you doing? Do you even know what it took for me to get this deal to do this?
yeah, it's like dude, like did you sell any tickets?
Yeah.
Like,
who did you bring through the door?
Like unless you brought
Does anyone through the door know you?
yeah, like if it was someone that I knew like popped in and like, hey man, I saw you playing, had to come by and say hey. It's like dude, Like if I ask, it's one thing if I ask you, there's one scenario that happened where I was playing a cover gig and it was just like cover music and stuff, and this guy comes up to me, he's like, "Hey, you guys know this song?" I was like, "Yeah, of course we know. Like we're playing a bar gig for cover music. Like you have to know Tennessee Whiskey."
Yeah.
He's like, "Can I sing it with you?" Guys?
He didn't know.
No, well, he was kind of low on this. It's like, "Hey man, do you know this song?
Oh,
you do?
Catfishing
You do?
He
know?
was Mike fishing you.
Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I know how to play
I
wagon wheel."
I know it all.
It's like,
I know. Oh.
Well,
That
like,
shit made me growl because I've been there before, and it's worse in hip hop because this is how it sounds when you're on stage performing, and then the dude want to rap. Hey, dog, come on, man, I fuck with that shit, man. Come on, man, let me get him.
let me spit a little bit on it. Let me
You
get
know
some
I got
bars.
that. You like, bro, shut the fuck up. You don't have the.
It's like, bro, how many shots you take tonight?
Yeah, see, so okay, so he's Mike fishing you.
But he like comes up to us and he's asking like, "Do we know how to play these cover songs that you like have to as a band?" It's almost like the standards. You have to know a couple of these songs.
At least that, yeah, because that's what we were talking about, the coverings. Like,
Yeah.
when you pick up that instrument, I don't know, y'all are in a different realm. Like, because I get the mic, I've already either produced or got an engineer to do what I got to do. So all I got to do is memorize. It's like I'm an actor, so I got to just get up there and remember what I wrote.
You got to let that persona come out and like
Y'all
take the room.
have to focus on rhythm. Like rhythmic patterns, even if you gotta switch it up and catch some shit, you gotta catch that too, and then ding, ding, ding.
And then if someone drops a stick or the bass player
So
flumps,
that bitch nigga with he want that fucking mic and he want to sit there and waste your time. He gonna be sitting there like,
and this one guy
ran out, no words.
I forgot the second verse. It's like, what the fuck?
So now I'm playing like this, and you're standing,
and my name's
like
on the door on the flyer.
I paid
For you to come up here and just ruin it.
for you to ruin my deal.
And the only one that sticks out is this one guy. He came up and I was like, you know what, dude? I got a feeling.
Success.
And I was like, yeah, bro, you can sing Tennessee Whiskey.
Let's do it.
I was like, I've sang that song 1,000 times. I can honestly go the rest of my life without having to sing it again.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. You do it.
And he
Maybe
gets
you'll
up
do
there.
it better than I can.
The dude smashed it with a 10-pound hammer, dude.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I had that vibe as soon as you got to that part. So I was like, he killed that shit.
And
Jared
then
wouldn't just let some random just.
because I was like, I'm just like I was reading his body language. Is like he's like, if this guy lets me do it, I'm gonna go for it.
I'm gonna kill it.
And absolutely demolished that song.
Did he look like he was as confident, or did he look like he took that shot of Patron and was like?
No, that's the funny part. It's like he literally was just like, hey, like, because you can tell, like you're saying, like when someone comes up to you and
It's
it's
a
like,
vibe, bro.
It's like your eyes aren't crossed.
They got that.
Yeah. He was very polite. He was very understanding. He was like, "Hey man, is it cool? Would that be okay? Is that something that you'd be okay with?" And he just absolutely. And then after,
I could see you in that moment, like, all right.
but he started hitting those vocal runs and stuff, and me and the band all just.
Yeah. Once you see the band looking, like, damn. When I see y'all look at us, when somebody's singing something crazy, that's how I know it's like, oh, it's going down.
Yeah.
When the drummer's like, whoa.
Yeah. Watching a band and
like,
everyone.
Oh shit.
You see the bass player like.
Yeah, it's like when they making stank faces. That's when you whoever's singing. I hope y'all feel that though. Like that shit. I hope it's motivating when we make the stank face.
Oh, dude,
that shit. I love the stank face during the music.
Or like one of my favorite things is when I'm ripping a guitar solo and I see someone in the audience just.
Yep, they're like,
just I felt
you
that.
did it again.
And I asked the dude, I was like, bro, your voice is amazing. And he's like, well, I was on season 8 of The Voice, so.
You American Idol ass motherfucker.
And I was like, dude, that was awesome, man. Here, like, dude, if you ever want to like set something up, like, here's my contact info. Like, always trying to like, network, connect, and stuff.
Yeah. Hell, hurry up, give us the voice networks. Hurry, shout us out or something.
It's
bro.
like, I mean, dude, I've talked to a lot of people.
We gave you one.
Yeah, and it's like how it is a bar talk. You know, it's like either you're talking about
bar talk. That's exactly where it starts and ends.
It's and it's very very rare that it actually transpires into something.
Right, we learn a lot of lessons in music through bar talk because you learn a lot about people and what their real true intentions are, and if they're just intoxicated, wasting your life.
It's like, bro, oh, dude.
You ever wake up and call somebody and ask them about some shit they just talked about, and they're like, oh.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bro,
yeah, I do that all the time.
Aren't you glad I quit drinking? Aren't you so happy,
They're
Seabass?
like, oh, well, I never even said that.
Bro,
I mean, if I don't call him every 2 days, something's forgotten.
Hey, bro.
Seabass is like, hey, Jared, are we still good to do this shoot today? I'm like, what?
Here's a Rolling Stone. You see this?
What time? It's like,
Oh
now
my
I'm
God.
I'm at the door. Like,
Oh, shit.
yeah, let me just.
Let me throw a shirt and boxes on.
Yeah.
Tell this bitch to leave. Make sure turn the pot off.
Do a quick whore bath and just
Yeah, hop in do a little quick bird bath real quick. Hey, bro, that shit. Hey, I'm glad we all do the same shit.
I mean, we are all imperfect
the
creatures.
same slimy shit, bro.
Well, it's like, dude, and it's worse now that I've been like sober for a while. It's just like, I don't even.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
I don't
by
have a
that,
good
too.
excuse.
It's like, damn, if I just said no this time, it's really because my brain.
Just absolutely just shat. But dude, it's just like you like I have no like I just learned through a lot of evidence that I was just getting too lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
Like,
I know what you mean.
yeah, Legends. You remember that?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, I was there, but I was lost in the sauce that night as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro,
Hey, bro. Hey, look. I take it like this because my brother just got his first little lost in the sauce moment caught. Like, hey, he dodged the DUI type shit. Cool. My mom called me about it, so I know the full story, nigga. But I'm not gonna tell it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my mom is like, oh yeah, he came back doing the same thing you was doing, and now look at him. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, whatever, bro.
dude, it's just like
But it's like we all have those like couple moments that, just like you said, it teaches you about yourself. You gain some new evidence about yourself where you're like, oh,
that's not prospering, man.
that's not where I want to be.
Yeah, dude, there's nothing worse than when you like wake up hungover and you don't remember how you got home, and then you see a bunch of Snapchats of how you were acting.
The how I got home and then the y'all know what I was doing and I don't is the scariest part.
Like just seeing a bunch of Snapchats and you're just like, I don't know if I have, I don't know if I can do this.
What did I tell that person? What did I do around that person?
Yeah.
I already know me when I'm lit.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, being at like it's still being in the bars and stuff. It's difficult because the temptation's there, but it's just I always use the evidence because I mean that's the thing about character. Like if you like, I had to gut check myself and my friends. I had a good group of friends besides Seabass.
He's like, bro, what about me?
It's like, bro, I literally held your hair.
Bro, what about me, bro? Hell yeah, like why you were throwing up that night, bro?
But it's like I had a good group of people around me that were like, dude, like this isn't good for you. Like you literally are not. You have the potential to do so much, and you're like throwing it away, or you're throwing it down the drain with the like all the liquor, everything.
I know what you mean. So mentally you were just kind of losing yourself.
Yeah, dude, I was just
Yeah.
I was just in that spot where I was just like, it became such a habit. And then like, you ever hear about how like when boxers or MMA fighters like losing their chin?
Yeah.
It's like they get knocked out so many times that their brain just is like, hey,
Every time you get touched, you're going to sleep.
because your brain's like, oh, like I don't want to get hurt anymore. So if we just go night night,
He stops when that.
Yeah.
He stops boxing when I go to sleep.
yeah, it's like if I just shut everything down, we don't get hit no more. And I mean, dude, it just people in the crowd want to get the people
Yeah. Talk to him.
stop giving the band shots.
Yeah, talk to him.
Put the money in the tip jar.
Talk to him.
Like that, you can't.
They do think that's like blessing y'all.
We have a tab.
Yeah,
we
like,
drink for
I
free.
got you this $9, $10.
This is some good bourbon, right?
It's anything like the best liquor, the best blah blah blah, and it's like,
Thanks.
I get it. You want to party with us?
But man, it's like I got thousands of dollars of equipment in my car, and if I get that shit impounded, most of it ain't gonna be there because some of the ruffians at the impound lot might be like on
Bro,
eBay.
They know.
Yeah, they're like, oh, dude.
They'll know. They'll
Oh.
watch you put it in there.
Yeah.
And follow your ass and tell
Bro.
you. Artists get tailed all the time. Y'all see why the Migos, all your favorite artists get locked the fuck up.
It's like, why do they have guns? It's like people see stuff.
People want this and they need that.
Yeah.
That's what's going on, right?
Yeah.
They want this and they need that. Whatever's coming around with me. So
Yeah.
it's like, come on, bro.
And I mean, especially like, dude, we were playing a gig in Atlanta for a private gig, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be really cool. The parking deck is gated. You have to like pay to get in, and I'm like, this is gonna be so cool. Like we're gonna be good. It's gonna be a nice, clean gig.
Yeah.
I literally pull in to the parking deck that's gated for Atlanta PD officers, and there's one of those Escalade
That
trucks.
sounds like a plan. They knew that shit was
Well,
happening.
no, like someone busted out this Escalade's like windows and stuff.
Oh, so they were already there.
Which, I mean, to be fair, someone did tell me, like, well, that's probably the best place to have your stuff is around all the cops.
Yeah.
And no one else is going to be breaking into it.
Facts.
But I texted the band. I was like,
That's a good perspective.
yeah. I was
I
like,
ain't think about that either.
I was
I
like-
just heard cops and was like, oh. That's how everybody usually is.
it's not mine. It's not mine.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, but dude, I texted the band and I was like, hey, guys, it's Atlanta. Don't leave your guns in the car.
Please don't.
And, dude, like, some of these places, like I'm not going to give away trade secrets here,
Yeah.
but don't rush us.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
I know what you mean.
don't try to rush the stage. Don't be acting a fool because we didn't play. Like, I've had people that they come up and ask if we can play a song, like, hey,
Especially where you're at, like, people are really comfortable. Like, they like to just feel like they own the place or feel like they.
I've been coming here for 30 years.
I know everybody here, so what are you gonna do about it? Like, I'm gonna pack my shit,
and then
you're gonna ruin the time.
It's like, hey guys, Bill up here decided he wanted to be a dick. So
You're gonna ruin the time because look, you want us to, you want to tussle. You don't want that either.
yeah,
You don't want either or.
yeah.
And you're about to fucking around and get both. I'm gonna pack my shit and beat your ass.
Dude, I mean, it's
I've been there,
insane.
bro. Like, it's. I love the fact that you get like this realm of it, like the country, rural, and then I get the like street, like, man, we parked there. We ain't paying for no $40 parking. We get his car, like, you know what I'm saying? That hood type of like,
Dude,
and we're like, we are this close to each other.
That's what I
and
was saying.
That's a good dynamic. That shit crazy.
Dude, it is so funny because I like being in like Georgia is I'm sure it's you know similar a lot across many states, but like there's Atlanta, and then there's Georgia. They are the same and not.
You saw his hand movements, y'all?
Just saying, you know.
And this is real dynamic. He's being real. Like, you're being totally honest when you say it that way.
And it's like those people in like the rural, like out in the country, they're hardworking. They get up, they bust their ass, they do a lot of stuff, and
Different perspective on life.
they have
Different values, different
and you got
morals.
and you got people in like the cities and stuff like that. They've grown up there. They've established themselves there.
Yep.
They're doing the same thing. They're just in a different
Totally
environment.
different pace.
And it's just like they're like you said, they're so close to each other. They're just two different sides of a coin with different like aesthetics.
Yeah.
But dude,
I love it, bro.
but like one of the best things, like bringing it back to music, the gig I played on last night, it was like, how familiar are you with Monroe?
I've been there a couple times. It's everything's just like far apart for real.
Yeah.
Or farther apart than where we're at. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
And what's like, so some of the people have been talking about it like that, and this is anecdotal. So just great. We had a great time, great city. It's really coming up. It's doing a lot of good things.
You like it.
But a couple years back, there was still a lot of like the kind of the racist, like, oh, they don't black people don't go there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Of course.
That's pretty recent, bro. Black people really don't be in Monroe. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, no, it's
Let's be honest. Like, yeah, I'm being real.
And-
I've been there before. I've been there a bunch of times. I even worked in Monroe one time.
Yeah.
But like, people don't typically live there. There are people that live there that are black, but
yeah,
it's not like they're the majority. Like,
exactly. But what was super like inspiring was that like we like because they were one of the cool things in the way I kind of promote the cover band is we're not a country band.
yeah,
We can play some country.
that's what I be trying to.
We're very selective.
That's why I understand what you mean when you say, okay, I got a couple hecklers that come up here and want it done their way. Because
Yeah.
I know what they think when you're walking up there with your band where we're at. They're like, all right, the band's here. The guy's here. I want that cover country song.
Play that Morgan Wallen.
Play that goddamn. And you're like, I didn't come here to play that.
It's like they hired me to do the job I can do.
I came here to do what I came here to do.
And what was so crazy is like, so we like kind of do like a little bit of cross like genre like mashups. And one of my favorite ones is this one always gets the white folks going.
Yeah.
Last Dance with Mary Jane, Tom Petty.
Yep. The normal ones, the ones that's here either in the beginning or the end of the night.
Another standard like bar cover song.
Yep.
But we
I've been in too many bars in Georgia.
But what was so cool is like this place. It's a new place. It's the Will Henry's Monroe. It's a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
It's still got.
I haven't been to that one. I've been to a couple of.
Yeah, like there's a handful of really cool places to go out there and like venture out and have some fun. This is definitely the newest one, and what's really cool about it was the audience was very, I was like, Seabass.
No.
It's the is it racist gong.
No.
It was like there was
He had to hit the gong.
like I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, but it was like they've made an.
He didn't say nothing. Y'all can't
Not
get
saying
mad.
anything, I'm
He
just
only
saying.
used an instrument. He used a musical instrument. There was not. Y'all thought it.
Yeah.
If that's on you, if you.
But like there was a ton of like it was like for Monroe, it was like a 65 like 45 split, and I was like, hey man, like
You're like,
there's some melanin in here, like
I need this gong in this.
I gotta cover my bases. I mean nothing in
Yeah. I might have y'all gonna make me pull my gong out in this.
But we played Last Dance with Mary Jane, and then we crossed it over with Colt 45.
Ooh.
Colt 45.
Okay, how did it go? Were they fucking with it?
The black guys are wearing the cowboy hats.
Yeah, they're lit. Yeah,
They were-
So yeah.
Everyone was like,
See, that's like a good what you just named, the 2 tracks. Okay, that's a good mixture because it's like
Yeah.
I already know that crowd's gonna. If you start the song off like that, boom, cool, and then you blend it. Now everybody's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Everybody, hey, puff some shit up, shake ass,
dude.
let's do something. Like,
Yeah, or
that
it's
was a
like-
good mixture.
Like we play like because like music is good, like, and sometimes the delivery, some people like a lot of people really hate country.
Yeah,
Like, and
because it's not a roller coaster of.
Yeah,
It's just a story. It's like storytelling.
and some people don't want it. Like it's like,
Hear
man,
that damn story today.
I met a girl. We were 18
Didn't you do that last week? Like,
Had a bear with the truck. We got stuck in the mud.
See, you see how he can just. He's tired of y'all's requests. He's tired of y'all's requests.
But every now and then I'll get a request and I'll write it down on my phone or like in a notes app to kind of go back, especially if it's something I
Just to
haven't
see
heard.
like the vibe and why.
Yeah, I'm like, and so it's just like,
That's the musician. In you.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna see why this dude is asking me for this
Dude.
shit.
and it's like,
And you're a nice musician too, because I'm becoming a mean one. I'm literally like, okay, I got to the point where when I go to my shows, I pick my like top 7, top 10 songs I'm gonna perform. And if you motherfuckers asking me to play some shit I made like 10,000 years ago, it better be a good. Every one of y'all better know the song for me to play that song. That's how it's get. Because it gets to a point where somebody just will be like kind of hip to what's going on, and then kind of like, well, play that song from blah blah blah, and then not even really want to hear it. Nobody else wants to hear it either.
Yeah.
And I know I'm like, yo, I know what I want to do today.
oh,
Like,
dude,
I'm playing this out. I planned this out all week or last month. Like, I know what I want to do today. I didn't come here to cover somebody else's shit.
we
Like,
had a plan coming into this place.
yes, like this is not some ragtag niggas on the block with a band. Like, hey, you got a drum?
Come in here.
Jared planned these shows. He didn't want to come do no country shit just because we in Georgia. Like, let him do him.
Yeah, dude, and it's like trying to get like that kind of crossover because like the beautiful thing about when you play like
That's gonna be your hardest part too, because
Yeah.
everybody's gonna want, and they're going. The bigger you get, they're gonna keep asking you if you can keep covering bullshit songs that are even the newer ones. Like,
yeah,
and that's annoying to me because it's like, why can't he just original? Y'all don't like the original shit he just dropped, bro? You probably don't even know that shit.
yeah, dude. I mean, like there's so much to it where it's like you and I mean you're fighting for their attention.
Yeah,
It's like
and you can't these days because attention is like this fucking thin these days, and it's like, well, I guess when everybody else has my attention, I guess I'll have yours too.
Yeah.
That's how it kind of goes now. It's like, I guess when everything works out for me and with people I got going on, that's when it's gonna click to people like, damn, okay, well, he did tell me 7 to 10 years ago to listen to that shit, and I am just now catching on to it.
it's like
Because
he was right.
Nowadays, it's not the new music, the new track you just put out that gets you on. It's that old track that you've been begging people to listen to,
Yeah,
and they don't listen to it, and then you find some random 16-year-old finds it and then makes a TikTok do your shit, and now he just doing the
100%.
jiggy bop to your shit. Now he got all the kids doing the jiggy bop to your track, and now it's like, I made that in 2013.
Well, I mean, dude, there's tons of examples.
type shit, and
Yep.
that's how the game is
Yeah.
going
No
right
new
now.
tracks really
No-
pop off.
nothing
It's
is-
some old track. Someone does a
it's
new
old
dance.
shit,
Or some
yeah.
little cover to it.
Remixes. There's
Yep.
nothing original right now that's
Dude,
really.
The remixes.
Yeah,
Like that.
they want to see if you can do it again.
Yeah.
Not already.
Well-
It's like, okay, cool.
Conspiracy time.
I'm listening.
Tinfoil hat is
Yeah,
on.
I'm listening. And hey, if y'all listening, fuck you. You'll never catch me. You'll never catch me.
One of the things I was kind of thinking about with the cover songs is I was like, there's a bunch of like, you know, like Luke Combs did Tracy Chapman's "You Got a Fast Car," killed it.
Mhm.
Absolutely did absolute justice to the song. But it's like you hear about like all these covers and like people like remixing songs or doing songs. Elton John with the Dua Lipa a couple years back, you know,
Yeah.
she redid like 2 or 3 of his songs with him, and I'm like, dude, is that because like the Republic Records or it's like Island, whatever record company is RCA,
Usually it is like that.
like they're like, hey,
Like they're not allowed to say it or even hint at it. Like,
they're like, we still own the rights to
Yeah.
this. Let's see if we can squeeze a little
if
more.
you watch their face when people ask those type of questions, they're like,
What are you talking about? Like,
yes.
he's
Can
like,
we move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, like they'll
this-
just
Is this true? No, it's not true at all.
No.
Because I'm like, why? Like they do it with movies, tons of remakes and like reboots and stuff, and with songs, like there's so much original content out there, and like I think we were talking about this on the drive over here too. Like people are just getting better at like being able to like hear stuff. Like the like, let's like, what was the first like CD you bought? Like,
Oh, the first like in-hand CD I bought was
Yeah.
Word of Mouth Ludacris.
okay,
Yeah, with
Well-
him big, like smiling big as fuck with the afro and the dog cheese with
Yeah.
the gap too.
yeah,
That shit caught my eye. I was like, I need that shit.
like dude, what led you to like what led you to buy that? Was it just the like?
Either hearing, we're already growing up, so we're kids. I'm probably playing NFL Street and shit,
Yeah.
or I'm watching movies and TV. He's just, I think he was just leaving radio around the time of Word of Mouth.
Yeah,
So I think I used to what's the store everybody used to go to that had the music? It would be in the middle of like Discover Mills or something, like the one that right there, the CD store.
yes,
I ain't buy it from there,
Yeah.
but like it was another store like that closer to where we live.
yeah.
And I go in there. I forget what it's called. That store was so fire, but it was just like another music store, like
Was
a
it CD
guitar store or
Warehouse?
something. Probably something like a CD something where you
Yeah.
can get music, all types of like almost like a Radio Shack kind of.
Yeah.
So I go in there, I
R.I.P.
get
Radio
that.
Shack.
Yeah, like okay, you go in there, you can put your headphones on and press the little
It'll pay the sample of
demos.
it, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I got it. So I picked that one up. But the second one I got was the Kanye Graduation.
Good album.
Yeah.
Sorry to see him get so.
Yeah, it's coming back, but it's not reeling all the way in.
Yeah.
It's like we'll let you sit here. You have your seat,
Bro,
Kanye. We'll listen to you later when you're making sense.
dude, the conspiracies around Kanye. It's like that's his clone. He told us they were gonna clone him. It's like,
You think it would be a clone?
bro, I've heard Avril Lavigne's been cloned. Like, people talked about how they with the Beatles, Paul McCartney died in a car crash, and they had a Paul McCartney lookalike contest, and
Somebody won.
and this is back in like the before the internet time, so
Yeah.
it's like you're not gonna know. Oh,
I forgot our conspiracy hat was on.
sorry, I didn't take it off, but it's
No,
like
I'm still. I had to. Mine was tilted. I had to put it back all the way on.
Get full
like,
coverage.
wait. Yeah. He's making it.
you think-
Whoa, yeah.
because if you're a record company that's invested millions and millions of
So
dollars,
you right now, you're telling me, you think there's a clone at work somewhere in the inner works
a body double
of the music industry.
Yeah,
I believe you're onto something. I think personally,
yeah.
if your hypothesis is wrong, I believe there are doppelgangers hired
yeah,
and or genetically built.
bro. We're not too far from it. It's like being out in the public.
Only reason I say that, like, I won't say like, oh yeah, some dude got rich, blew up, and then just bought himself a couple clones. No,
Yeah.
I think somebody in like a couple years before us, a long time ago, planned to have these people here
Yeah,
and use these type of people.
yeah. Well, like with
in these as tools. So like, it'll look like a family, or it's a human. It looks like a human because it came out of a coochie.
yeah.
But the dude, the dad, they never. It's not that. That's not the real dad genetically, maybe, or. I'm talking too much because they're definitely gonna try to find me, but you can't catch
You
me.
can't catch.
But
the
I'll say this: you're on to something because I do think these. I'm not gonna say plants, or how everybody else say industry plants, or
It's like no way you just blew
there's
up out of nowhere.
definitely someone with the intelligence enough to plan and plot out a lineage of tools.
Yeah, and I mean, dude.
I'll say tool-like people.
Well, there's you got people like Amy Schumer, the comedian.
Yeah.
Like her guess who her uncle is?
Who?
What Schumer? Any other Schumers that are kind of in Congress? You know,
Oh hell no. He's like, so it's a congressman
yeah.
for where? What state?
I forget his first name, but I just remember like he was.
Oh no, the Schumers is out here showman.
Watch, this is a real time Google. I'm doing the young Jamie.
No, yeah, you put me on. Take your time because you put me on to something. I didn't know Amy Schumer was out here clone-like.
Amy Schumer. Spell it right, Jared.
They thought they fooled us with these doppelganger-esque people, bro.
So yeah, Charles Schumer,
Charles Schumer,
the majority leader Chuck Schumer, uncle.
See, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, okay, my daughter wants to be a
Sorry.
comedian.
Second cousin, quote unquote.
That's like, okay, I'm a congressman, blah blah blah.
Hey man, like
I can't get votes.
my daughter wants to be a comedian.
My daughter wants to be a comedian, but she'll be an American star.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
She can get us votes.
Taylor Swift, like phenomenal artist, done great as a business, like just absolutely, like without a doubt, one in a generation, if not once in a decade or a century, talent, superstar. She's almost I think she eclipsed Michael Jackson on a couple records, breaking like number stuff. Well, it's like she put in the work. I'm not taking any. Don't come for me, Swifties. I can't handle it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, there's a lot of trucks driving around that have Swift trucking on the side that make millions and millions of dollars a year. So maybe there's a connection there. Maybe.
Is there evidence that she's family?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. But you know what I'm saying. Like,
They're gonna come for you.
They can come for
They're
me.
gonna come get him.
Man,
Look this up. I can't remember what it
I
was.
gotta, cause he's no matter what,
it's just
he's
enough.
making you at least think. I gotta look into this.
Because it's like
You're gonna do some detectiving after listening to Jared right now.
What, and you go back onto the industry plants. Like, what if there is this incentive, or there's with music influences people. Like, if I listen to a really good rock album, it makes me want to drive fast, makes me want to lift heavy, makes me want to.
That's what I'm saying. Those vibes is there.
And I'm not getting too spiritual. I've had a couple friends that are all crystal people and stuff.
Yeah.
This is
all the rocks.
Make sure you leave it out so the moon can charge them. I'm like,
they do all the rocks and have all the rocks.
I was like, look, as long as you're not smoking any of them, we can.
Yeah. See, put your smokable rocks away from your
holdable
rocks.
Don't want the cross contamination.
Take it. Make sure they're separate, okay?
Yeah.
And then I'll listen to you.
But was it who was the oh my god, I'm blanking on his name, but it was one of the younger rapper guys that died a couple years back. X something.
Oh yeah, Triple X.
Yeah.
Extentacion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I saw a video about him talking about how he was trying to make his album or his next album at a different frequency.
Yeah.
So it's not the 440 or whatever the standard is on an instrument. It's because he had this theory, or he got wrapped up in this mentality about this 808 drum, it hits a certain frequency and it makes it negative. So when that frequency hits your body, it makes you feel a certain. I'm that's
it makes you automatically feel the positivity because of the
yeah. So
that's real.
Yeah,
that's why the most successful person to do that is Andre 3000 as of late. Whole, if you look up his album, it's octavely a spiritual elevation. It literally makes your body just feel good.
Yeah, what comes with those speakers is vibrating you at a certain.
He was on to something. I feel like that's another conspiracy. He definitely got with somebody.
Dude, yeah.
But look, if it was by chance that somebody could find me on a day I'm in the middle of Miami spending that type of money, doing that type of thing, and I'm magically alone.
Yeah.
And now it's time for me to get robbed and wet up and left in my shit. I don't think someone who's robbing me would leave me in my shit. That's an assassination. Like, to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you just kill. I mean, there's crazy people out there, sure, but like, why would a crazy person not take your money, take your watch, take the valuable stuff on
Rob, yeah, like you don't want this Lambo my ugly ass is sitting in. You couldn't just Grand Theft Auto my ass.
you? Yeah, dude, especially in Miami. Like,
I'm not saying like, hey, yeah, y'all should have Grand Theft Auto to that nigga. yeah. Nah, I'm saying like,
yeah, because I mean, there's definitely something.
logic to me is like, if I'm the detective, like, okay, I'm on the case, so they
Splash has got it.
So you say they left him in the car after they shot him in the head.
Interesting. Yeah, dude. And
That
that's
smell like Doritos in here. I would be on that shit,
Dude,
like, bruh.
and I'm just saying, like, that's one thing about, like, imagine, like, you know, you like some artists, they'll take a turn, and some people, like, I in my personal experience, a lot of people, like, they gravitate towards negativity. Like, people always love to talk, you know.
Yeah.
For example, Twitter. I can't go on Twitter for long, man. It's like they're just like, oh, that guy's dead. Or Instagram, dude. I'd be getting like a lot of well, this is because my friend Jaden sends me horrible like live leak videos.
I know what you mean.
And I'm just like,
Yeah, those black, the black, what's it called? The internet, with the other side of the internet,
the dark web.
The dark web video.
It's like there's just a lady sitting there, and then some guy runs up and just like blows her head off. I'm like,
You're like, yo,
Jaden, I just woke up, and I scrolled.
yeah.
It's like, oh, Jaden,
I got friends like that too. They scare me.
I'm like, dude.
I'm like, bro, you can just stomach this.
I'm like,
think about how many videos they've really seen for them to be able to just wake up and, oh my god,
yeah.
and look at that, like, damn, bro.
Well, and also he used to be a sheriff's deputy too, so he's
seen that shit.
I mean, he like we were playing at a venue, and for their sake, because I do like the people there and the venue, I won't name it, but we were there and we're setting up, and we hear gunshots.
Yeah,
and it's like
you're there. Welcome to it.
And like
this is the hood.
Just and like we're loading in. The sun is still up, and these two biker guys decided to like, you looking at my girl? It's
what y'all doing?
It's
here?
like, your girl's ugly. I ain't
breathing air, living. Get out. You're like, damn, bro.
It's like, bro, back off the jams.
Can we please just have a moment?
But the funny thing is, like, I'm sitting there helping the drummer set up, and he's bringing some of his equipment in from outside. So he's outside while the gunshots are going off.
He's pissing his pants.
No, he's literally like, dude, I'm so desensitized.
Is he watching it?
Yeah, he's just like, huh.
Oh, yeah, so yeah. As long as, I'm like that too. As long as the bullets ain't coming my way, I'm literally just like,
well, dude,
why are y'all angry? What are y'all doing?
It's like, guys, life's good.
Yeah,
my life is
on.
good.
I just smoked. You want some? I got a little bit of the blood left. You got the money in it?
You can chill out.
Come on.
I mean, dude, like when we were talking about like the after party at Smith's and that like 8-person brawl broke out.
Oh yeah, we was all okay. I'm standing next to Jared too in this moment too.
We're just chilling. We're talking,
and I literally remember this. And I got Saprotic by me too. I'm tapping Jared.
Paul.
I'm like, yeah. Shout out to my boy Paul. I'm sitting there. I'm like, Jared, you know, if one person from our school got hit right now, we would be going, all of us would be going to jail for destroying whoever just did that shit. As soon as I said that, I look up, everyone in our high school is just looking around like making sure nobody in our school got knocked the fuck out. Like,
yeah.
All right, cool. We good.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Bro, and like, I think it's just because we've been in those scenes, like on stage, I'm always like, as the front man singer and stuff, I'm always watching them like surveying the crowd.
You gotta,
And I'm like, I can just,
you know how to head count, like we be doing that.
Well, and it's like you see little situations pop up, like especially in crowded places. Like I'm like, dude, I was talking to a couple of other people at the after party at the reunion. And I was
you can kind of like see it come to
like,
fruition
bro,
as it
these
happens.
guys playing pool down here, they're acting like they're
gonna be fighting.
It's like, hey, could you like give us some space? It's like, show me where there's some space.
They're broing too hard.
Yeah.
They're broing too, and the people broing too hard, bro.
Dude, and I just remember we were talking, then you picked up on that, and I was like, I looked, and you just go, oh shit, and I just see 6 dudes
right after
all.
that.
And the best part was,
he was really getting his ass beat though. The dude was. We really watched some. Bro, it's coming back to me.
It's okay. Trauma sometimes.
Yeah, that was a traumatic. Bro, I'm sitting.
Dude, he had
next
the
to
one dude
we
just
were having
on
a
the
great
table.
time too. That's really why I'm like, it's just not coming back to me. But I'm just like,
Dude, it was like the one dude that I don't know.
It was that close. Like if this is the pool table, me and you were talking like right there,
Like two
and
over.
then two more down. There, some dude is getting dragged. Just
Dude, the two things that I remember seeing that were really funny. I'd say funny. Sorry, but like the one dude, like just wham,
Yeah.
and then he gets
Ooh.
clocked, and then he gets the guy.
you remember it the way I saw it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the wham,
Like,
perfect. Man.
and then the guy's just on. He gets like the guy gets he hits him. He gets hit back harder, and he falls back. The dude jumps on him, pushes him down on the pool table, and just
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, he hit him with the shits, and then everyone tried to pull him off of him, and that's what I was like.
And what was
oh.
really funny, the second thing that was kind of like auxiliary, like just like there's this one ginger guy, like had no business being in a fight. He's about to jump in this other like giant like
when they lifted him up.
yeah he's like nope, you're done.
Yeah, he was like in the outer skirts.
Yeah.
He didn't get to do shit.
He's
yet.
like I'm cool.
I'm all right. Nah, bro, you thought you was
You were going to jump in
You
there.
thought you was a hero today? No.
It's like listen, man, you drank too many Tito's.
Get your ass.
Chill. Like you ain't this is not the life you
I'm
look
so
like.
glad Jared remembers it the same way I do.
Dude, I
man,
just
'cause
remember
that shit was the funniest moment in time. Like we're at a random high school reunion. Who
Yeah.
expects a brawl to like? Come on, bro.
Well, dude, I just
But
remember,
we were at Old Smith's.
Yeah.
we were at Old Smith's
it's like
or Smith's Old. I said
Yeah.
Old Smith's.
and dude, I just remember sitting there and the first thought that went through my head when it started, I picked up a cue ball and an 8-ball off the table.
Just ready,
I was like, bro,
prepared.
because dude, that pat down.
Bro, but we all tensed up while he was getting his ass beat, though. Even the girls was ready to beat ass. Like, the girls in our high school was fighting, too. That's why it was... we got a good-ass high school. Y'all had them little cupcake ones. We had...
It's like we threw hands. Y'all throw pronouns
Bro,
at each
the
other.
black people fought. The white people fought. The Hispanic people fought.
And dude, the
Asian people
crossover
fought.
episodes where they teamed up.
And when we collaborate, it was beautiful ass whoopings.
It's like what that other school say about you, man?
What'd he say?
Oh hell no.
You with us.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Whoop their ass together.
dude, the worst part was like that whole thing was like I just remember thinking like I was so worried because the pat down at the door was pathetic. I was like, dude, he didn't. He literally like tickled my armpits and patted my sides. I was like, have you ever seen? Do you not carry? Do you not carry that at all? Like, dude, I was literally just
He
like,
had no safety at all, no safety regulations.
I was just like, dude, I mean, you're
Literally
here,
tickled my nuts, man, and touched my armpits. I could have been blasted. Bang!
dude.
You didn't do shit. You didn't find it.
Oh, and then you remember how long it took for anyone? Well, and,
Hey, those guys really be useless. Like, they really get paid to do that. And I'm not saying, like, useless, like, oh, we don't need you. You ain't helping nothing. Y'all help regulate.
well,
and,
what I
and
think,
whatnot.
what I think there was like, they've seen so many fights. It's like, all right, in about like 15 seconds, they'll all
Yeah, let
tire
'em
out.
finish it out. Yeah,
It's
let 'em
like
finish
we'll
it.
jump in when they're tired and got no, and they're.
I was doing that when I was bouncing, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I'm sitting there like, okay, I'm the bouncer who's gonna look cool and I'm talking to the bitches, make sure they ain't got guns in their purse. That you niggas like to sneak in.
Yeah, we
Give
know.
it to your girl, caught you. So
Yeah.
jig is up.
It's like, let me check your purse. It's like, wow.
No, cause I know your man's broke as fuck and he got a gun right in here. Yeah, here it is. Go
Yeah.
put it in the car, bitch. I ain't snitching.
Dude.
Hurry up.
Yeah, it's like
That type of shit.
Yeah.
But when I'm seeing that fight go down in the club, I would literally just be like, okay, if he can handle that for a good 5 minutes, 2 minutes, it's a good song. It's a loud song. Everyone's watching his ass get beat. 2 minutes of that. By the time I get there and lift you up and take you out the club, you're too tired.
Yeah.
You're not gonna want to fight no more unless you have 4 more of you behind you.
And then, yeah, you jump in too soon.
Now I gotta go call back up
Yeah.
the police outside helping me stop my ass from getting beat.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
I mean, it's like literally just like, all right, throw, all right, got him, good uppercut. All right, yeah, he hit him with the elbow.
Yeah.
All right, okay, don't stop him.
All right,
Okay, no,
blood. I see blood. Gotta come.
yeah, come on, man, yeah.
All right, time.
You won, you won.
You gotta ref that shit right, bro. When you bouncing, you gotta ref that.
Well,
Shit.
dude, it's like, I mean, some of the places, like,
Some men, I've seen the fight where it's justified.
it's like,
Like I've seen a lot of fights. Like I've seen where I believe truly you didn't deserve to get kicked out, but I have to kick your ass out.
it's like,
Both
yeah,
of you.
yeah, it's like, bro, he obviously was the antagonizer. He totally was up on your girl after
Yeah,
you told him.
like where one will go to jail and one dude just gotta leave the club with bloody lip, and he's like, "Man, why I gotta go? I ain't finished my drink." I'm like, "Yeah,
Sucks.
You finished his drink though. You gotta fucking go. You gotta be.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just like, and then like with those kind of situations, it's like I want some of the places I play at to have a little bit more security.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, you just like you said, y'all are nut ticklers and armpit touchers. Y'all are not really
I mean, dude, and this is
saving people,
especially when you're not getting like super lit with it. Like when you go into a bar, like see, I drugged Seabass into a bar the other night to help me film some stuff. And he was like, Jared, why am this is not my scene, dude.
He's like, what am I doing here?
Nope.
He's like, if I wasn't doing you a favor and like filming this, I would not be here ever.
It's like, what the fuck am I doing here?
And it's just, and I get that. Like, I mean, dude, if you're not going there and getting drunk because it's like you're on a different wave. Like, you ever see the guy that's like coked
That's
out
a
and the
good
guy that
friend, bro.
Yeah.
When you're honest like that, that is the best. See, I'm the friend. I'm the horrible friend that laughs when I have you somewhere like that.
you don't want to be here, do
Like,
you?
bro, why you don't want to be here, bro? You good, bro?
It's like they spill their drinks on me. They're pushing me around.
Like, I'll laugh at that, but I love it at the same time. That's why I'm crying tears right now, bro. Why the fuck am I here?
It's like, dude, why'd you bring me
Friend, yeah, I love him, bro, because he's telling you the truth and it's real. You look around, you're like, why the fuck I got him
Well,
here?
and during the middle of the night, I've now got a $700-800 camera, and now there's almost a fight breaking out 2 feet away from me.
So I could lose my life and my money.
Yeah.
It's not even my camera.
It's not my shit.
I got people coming up asking me for song requests. I'm like, I'm not even the band. I'm here for pictures.
They thought he was the DJ.
Like, leave me
They
alone,
said,
bro.
oh, yeah, fuck you. Yeah, get the fuck off me.
Yeah, there's a skill about like swerving like drunks. Like, dude, one scenario that I ran into that blew my mind. This lady, she just kept asking, "Hey, do you guys know this song?" I was like, well, "Yes, actually, we do. We do know this song. Yeah, we'd be happy to play it for you." And I kind of kicked the tip jar a little bit closer to her, and then we play it. She comes, she knows when the song's about to end because she requested it. She comes back up. It's like, "Do you know this song?" I'm like, "Actually, good on you. We do." And I just and then. We play. She asked for 4 songs, and it's like they're on our set list. So we're like, yeah, we're gonna play those. Like, that's awesome. You think we're so great. And then the 5th song, she comes up there and asks, it's like, how dare you not know that song? I was like, oh, okay.
So we had everything you needed.
We were doing so well. We were bonding, Betty, whatever your name was.
So I'm 4 for 5.
It's like, sorry, we didn't know the deep cut off of some Hank Williams song.
Sorry,
Like,
I couldn't predict your shuffle
it's like
this week on your iPhone.
it's like I see why your husband left you. Like,
Yeah, that's why you're lonely and you need me to pick your song. You don't have friends who can come tell me to pick the song for you.
yeah, dude. And it's like people will get angry out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's where we're at right now in life, where people really imagine, like, I think they imagine you getting mad at them getting mad.
Yeah.
So they just come approach you with the mad, and when you smiling, like, what the fuck is you mad about?
Dude.
They be like, oh shit,
Yeah, or like,
I am a bum. Sorry,
yeah. It's like,
I am shitty. I
yeah,
didn't
you're
mean-
right.
Yeah,
Man, you're a good point.
yeah, good shit.
It's like,
I need therapy. Yeah.
nah, just start a podcast.
You just
Yeah,
start yes man in them, and
yeah.
you get so mad, and you're just, yeah, you're right, 100%.
Have you seen that meme where like, I need therapy? Nah, just get a podcast.
Just start
get
a podcast.
Get a mic and a camera, man.
Dude, I was joking with one of my other guests I had on here. She's in real estate, and she was like, "What made you just want to start a podcast?" I was like, "I didn't want to go to therapy," and I was like, "Fuck it. What's one more white guy talking into a microphone? It's like drop in the ocean, right?"
Yeah. What the fuck?
It's like, what's the worst that can happen?
Like, yeah, I ain't breaking nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't do shit, bro. I'm chilling. Like,
Best case scenario, I could just get to keep meeting like cool musicians and other people in like the whole
yeah, the most y'all can do is hate and make me famous.
Yeah.
That's the most. That's all y'all can do, bro. Like,
Please, yes,
hate
comment.
on.
Please comment.
Hate.
I mean, dude, it's just I just can't imagine like someone like I mean like, you and me both. I feel like we're not naturally angry people.
Oh no, we just be chilling, bro. But like a lot of life, bro, that I've learned, the people like us that are just naturally positive, just like you said, the negative vibes or the negative vibrations brings out the positive. We bring out the worst of people because we're so good. Like we just trying to chill. We're always trying to make people laugh, always trying to smile, always. We're not the life of party all the time, but like I'll damn sure play the music like in this bitch. Y'all can go, you know what I'm saying, dance and have fun and be live. Sometimes I want to chill and just be in the cut, but that's what makes us so perfect. So it's like You can't emulate that. You
Yeah.
can't call. That's not something you can mirror. When when you're not an opportunist, you can mirror getting the best opportunity at any type of time. But when you just sitting there to be there for the vibes, you can't mirror that because that can be anything. That can be a
Yeah.
number of things combined.
Yeah.
So it's like it's easy to hate on that type of energy, bruh. So
Well, was there a moment like that for you? Like that like what was the moment that like made Splash?
the moment that made me was okay. I'll say I was in college. I was in college, and a lot of things that will make you will be the worst time of your life. So where I realized I gotta keep being splash and be positive is let's say long story short, you get the girl,
Yeah.
but it's not your girl. Yeah, you're not, you know what I'm saying? They love being around you. They want to rep you. They'll wear your shirt on their back, but they don't want to, you're not a finished product yet. You're not, I'm splash, but I'm not splash. Like,
It's like
So,
I'm still bold.
they
like,
see
it's
it
still
too.
Coming.
Bro, women are smart. They're smarter than they play. They play dumb, but they see that shit too. They see where you're thinking too. They're like, damn, he's gonna be that. So I gotta be around it for the laughs and the smiles as long as possible until he realizes I'm not trying to really, blah, blah, blah. So that's how I realized. Once I learned that, when it clicked, I was like, damn, I'm so fine. You have to lie to me to be around me. Just to sit next to me, you have to lie.
Yeah.
For every second you spent next to me, it was under a lie,
It's like
or not even just a lie, just like
it's like I don't.
false pretense. Like,
Yeah. She's like, oh yeah, I'll come hang out. It's like, you know what? I feel like you don't even like hookah. Why are you here?
You don't. You realize what? No, you like Sedell or Splash, and you found out what Splash really was, or what Splash really comes with. And like once I realized I had to just love, I found more happiness in loving being me than loving being me for someone else.
Yeah.
Because back like when you're young, that's so easy. Like, I want to be the guy. Your mom raised you right. You want to be the guy who's not even the ladies' man, but when that girl is around, you want to be like, yeah, I'll buy you this and we can do this and and I love you. No, that's the Disney world. That's where our fantasy came from when we were kids. Like girls still live that till they're up into their 50s. We're grown men where we don't get to live that fantasy at all through our 20s. Like,
we gotta build it.
yeah, bitch, I turned 21 and this shit was real. Y'all started popping coochie for money and shit. Like, it wasn't really about if I loved you or if we liked the same movie or if we, do the same thing.
It's like I can't buy a cabana at the Miami club. It's like I ain't there yet.
Exactly.
And then I don't know. I'm conflicted
Becoming
on that.
yourself is like you literally. Becoming yourself is those three words in itself. Yeah. Becoming yourself. You can't do it with someone. You can't really pay attention to what people's perceptions of becoming yourself, because only you will know the difference you can bring to this earth.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I know this is me being different or positive, and I know me being this way brings a light to people's life, I'm gonna just continue or try to expound on those type of ways I can do it, instead of just, damn, like I feeling like a invisible entitlement to like, man, y'all should treat me like Splash because I'm Splash. But no, I do Splash things. I make music. I make you laugh. I just do it under the name of Splash. That's how I got my nickname. Like, a lot of people don't even realize when I remember when I first started, a couple of my friends started calling me Splash.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, nah, I'm not calling him that. I ain't doing that. I don't know, that shit sound weird, bro. Like, they're tricking themselves into thinking some other perception of, like, Splash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like that's not what Splash means.
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
not, like, yeah, what does Splash mean to you? Well, that's why I made that, for you to decide what Splash means to you. If you see me and I'm being me, it looks cool as fuck to Splash. Like, it looks crazy as fuck to Splash. But if you're just on your side of the, you know what I'm saying, thinking, you can find a couple arguable things that's like wrong with me, but I'll be chilling. Like, either way,Ll still be here chilling. Because just like I said, I like that type of energy. I've always liked me and you didn't grow up the cool guys, like, in the room. We grew up with the jokesters, like the people who was picking on each other. We just playing around, like, growing up. So that's how I grew up too. Like, I could take it, like, pause. I could take it on the chin. I'm chilling.
It's like, yeah, man. It's like you can make fun of whatever about me. It's like maybe that's got some founded like truth, but I'm like, it's not gonna change my life.
We've come too far.
Yeah.
Like, we've come too far to like even let little small things like that even affect us now. Like, I actually like it. It gives me more motivation.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we just be chilling, laughing. Like,
well, I mean, dude, there's so many things like when as an artist, you want to push yourself, you want to write better, you want to make something better, and like getting that satisfaction of like listening to like what you were working on, like for me, it's some songs like either just write themselves, and it all falls into place, and then there's some ones that are like a slow cooker,
Yeah.
and it's like you're like, no, that's not right, it's not ready.
Which ones do you like the most?
I mean, nothing compares to when you're just sitting down and it just all flows out.
Yeah.
Like, but then like, it's kind of like you hit a hole in one at a golf course. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I like those ones where I can just kind of, if it comes out, I don't want to speed through the process, but if it comes out sounding like I have to drop those songs immediately, just because I don't even want to waste the time of
overthinking it.
Yeah, ruin the energy. I'm just gonna drop those. But the ones I sit there and cook with, I'm proud of what I made at the end, but it's more so like I need to speed this shit up because I need more of this. Like, I want more of this. I need to figure out how I did it. When you breaking down the calculations of how you just like wrote that, or you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm thinking about when you're writing that track and how you want it to sound to people or how you want people to perceive it. It's so crazy. It's so much that goes into that thought process.
Well, in your songwriting, do you guys like start with like a premise, or do you start with just like an idea?
Bro, it's literally just a vibe. Every song we have is a vibe. And I'll put it like this. For me, I write so much. Like on my phone, I have like hella notes, but I never use them in the studio. Like I'll try to like start the song. I use my notes for whenever I can't think of nothing. Like if I'm just stuck, I'm like, damn.
I got something in the bank. Let me check and see.
Let me go check the bank because like I'm sitting here wasting all our studio time. Like that's how I kind of just got to it. But like the songs y'all hear now that are already out, we'll be riding in the car smoking. I'll probably like just have my beats up and I'll just be playing, and then I'll just say something like, we got a song called Out of Nowhere on one of our albums. And I remember I made the hook before we got to DJ's house. It was like I was sleeping in a hotel or some shit. I'm smoking on the way to his crib. I'm like, man, wait till I get this. I'm just chilling. I'm just smoking and shit. I say, something out of nowhere. And then DJ just like, he was like, damn, that's just kind of a hook. And then I kind of put 4 bars to it. And then he was like, yo, that's a hit. As soon as we got to his crib, knocked the track out.
Nice.
It put it straight on the album, and it's like one of the best songs on the album too. So it's like,
and like you said, when you have something like that as an artist, and like that's something I live by. It's like, hey, don't overcook it,
brother. Organic vibes is what makes you. One, two, it keeps you because it's like a constant reminder. That memory of, I'm gonna remember that forever. The more that song gets brought up, I'm remember turning on Dogwood, smoking that blunt, looking to my left, and I said something out of nowhere, and then DJ was like, "Woo!" And I live for that moment, and it's like, all right, let's put this shit on wax, nigga. Let's go. Yeah. And I go straight to the fucking mic, and then that's what gives you that same adrenaline like when you lifting, bro. That PR. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, dude. I mean, for me, it's like I always believe that whatever I want to write is on the fretboard somewhere on that guitar. I just got to find it.
Yeah.
And it's just that eureka moment. You're just like, you play something that's really catchy. You're like, ooh, that hit, that resonated. It's like, do it again.
I know what you mean. It's like that shit felt good. Whenever you don't even know the combination there, what it takes to lock. Like it's like a unlock, like a code you can't give to anybody.
Yeah.
And you don't even know it. But once you finally just like, it's like picking locks. You know what I'm saying? Like being a lock pick is like making music. You're just sitting there just trying things out. You don't really necessarily know what's on the other side.
A little bit of guessing here and there. And just, ooh.
That shit.
Because like
when that feeling of opening that shit, oh my God.
Because that's the cool part about it. Like, I don't really experiment with beats and stuff that much. It's like because the people don't understand how much work goes into that music process, like with your kind of music. Like, some people look at bands and just like, oh, well, you find a guy that's been playing drums, bass, guitars, keys.
Because they look at it as fun.
Yeah.
They look at it as fun.
Which it is.
It is leisurely.
But
esque.
There's a lot of work.
It's a lot of practice. It's a lot of discipline. It's a lot of dedication to making music and even just understanding it because it changes every day. You might be making this type of quality music here and there, but the ear changes with the time. So now your shit might be sounding obsolete in this bitch.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
it's
dude, like the last song I released, "Single Is a Single Does." Like,
yeah, that sounds cool. I like that title.
I was just like, I remember like the Forrest Gump, the stupidest stupid does, man.
Yeah,
And
that's
it was
fine.
like, just, it's one of those boo-hooey heartbreak songs where it's just talking about like, man, I'm just in a bad spot, and it's like, well, single is a single does, man. You're gonna do stuff like when
it's
you're
like,
single.
okay, yeah, I could vibe to that. See, I'm
Like,
smoking to that, driving around the city, see, going to Turner, you know what I'm saying?
and it's just like one of those like ones that you just like,
Yeah.
But like, what was funny is like I wrote like I felt like I was just playing around with the chords, and the way I look at it is like, if once I find that chord progression that resonates with me, and then it's like, all right, well, let's put this, and then the hardest part for me has always been lyrics. Like, I hate writing lyrics because I never feel like what I'm saying is valid.
I know what you mean. You feel like you're forcing it.
Yeah, it's like, what do you? And then I always kind of go back to like, because I grew up like every morning I'd wake up, I'd get my stuff together for school, and then I'd have like that little bit of leisure time, and it's like, all right, before the bus gets here, I got like, it's the bus stop's right there, so I can chill for a second, and we'd turn on. I would turn on VH1 MTV. Like, this is back in like elementary school, middle school, before
before the bus hits right around the corner. Y'all know it.
And it's just like these music videos and stuff like would coincide with what the lyrics and everything are doing. So it's like I became like, everything in my head became like, what's the music video for this song? Like, without the lyrics and stuff.
You get like a movie, and
yeah,
you get like a picture.
I see the movie in my head, and I'm like, all right, now write the words to describe that movie to somebody.
Yeah.
Driving down the street with the rain hitting the windshield, everything looks gray, but nothing's okay. So you
I like the way your brain works.
Yeah, you just kind of let it. Yeah, you just let it kind of formulate on its own.
So you'll build a scene. You'll paint a whole little picture for
Yeah, because I can put the picture in my head, and then since I'm just.
Is that your way of writing? So
that's how I usually get lyrics.
You start getting the lyrics, like, okay, formulated.
Yeah, mostly lyrics is how I get that. The music I have to let, kind of like I said, the lock picking like thing. I just pick around until something hits.
See, I'm different. I love writing, bro. Like, I like the writing process before I get to the beats, just because by the time I get to the beat, everything I'm saying, people hear. Like, I remember when I was freestyling around like DJ and Q, when we'll just freestyle and chill. As soon as I get to the point where I'm freestyling some shit I already done got like in the bank, they're like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And I'm like, "What, bro? I was just freestyling. I was just spitting off some stuff." So it like gives me. It's like a almost routine sound. It's like, damn, it sounds like you already wrote to this beat, bro. Like, no, I just kind of wrote 4 bars last week, four bars last night.
Just waiting to find a place to put them.
And it's like, in my head, I see a lot of words as I'm listening to music, too. Even when I'm listening to, like, other people's music. And it's like, the best way I can describe it is like being in the beginning of like a Star Wars movie. Like, I just see the bars coming up.
The credit, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just seeing that in my head. I'm just seeing that shit, and I'm like taking out the lame shit I don't want to say as it's coming, and it's like separated.
Yeah.
And then by the end of like 8 to 16, I already got something in my phone.
Yeah.
So now I got a full song, or not even half a song at least.
Yeah.
So now I can kind of work with it, and I don't even have to use it. It's just there. That's how I kind of get past like my writer's block.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's like, and trying to switch out words. One of the things has been like, because breaking rhyme schemes, trying to get out of the A B C.
Just get your own like style.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, there's stuff that works, and then trying to make it to where it's like, all right, well, I kind of like have this. I think it's because I used to play a lot of worship music and like kind of chanty, very easy to sing along with. And I've noticed when I try to do covers of songs that may be more lyrical, stuff like some Chili Peppers or something that's a little more like fast-paced lyrics, where it's they're hitting like, I don't know what the technical term is, but the words and the accents on these words. They picked this word to describe this thing because it it was like Chattahoochee, like just pulling out my ass here, like Chattahoochee.
Something that's difficult.
Yeah, it's like why would that country artist or that, like, I talk about like his time like when he's up in Chattahoochee. Well, he could have talked about, he's not really from Chattahoochee. He's from like Knoxville, like, but Chattahoochee works in this way that the like the accents,
the syllable breakdown.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff is something I'm trying to get better at, because I hate. Did you ever see that movie, Dead Poet Society? Robin Williams. I don't know if they made.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
dude.
I would remember. Robin Williams. Yeah, I remember. I would remember that.
There's this scene where he gets him. He's like, "Why do we write poems?" Or he goes on this like, "Why do we make art? To woo women."
It's the truth.
And it's like you're not cold. You're frigid. You're not tired. You're exhausted. You know, trying to like it's like boring words. And I try to do that with my own lyrics and stuff. And then what's really hard is when you try to help other people with lyrics.
Yeah, they don't like that.
They're like, "That's not my vision." It's like
They ask you, but they don't like that.
it's like, well, dude.
Hey, has anybody ever used the bathroom on your show?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man, let me piss real
Yeah,
quick.
dude. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you good, man?
Yeah, I'm like, hold up, bro. I don't want to break this damn show. We going good. I was like, it was getting good too before we get deep, bro.
Yeah.
So a little bit on that lyrics thing. How do you approach it when you have a song that you wrote like let's say 5 years ago?
Yeah.
But the thing is your vocabulary and everything else is always getting better and growing. So like,
Hopefully.
well, yeah, you would kind
You'd
of
hope.
I'm gonna go with the assumption. I mean, I know you don't read too much, but I'm gonna go on the assumption that it's continuously growing, and it's like. But at that point, I'm assuming you don't really want to do a rewrite of your lyrics. You would rather just write a new song.
Yeah,
with your new ideas.
Well, it's hard, especially when you got like old songs. Talk about like rehashing old ones.
Oh no, I do that every day.
Like
Just because, like,
But like stuff that's already released public and whatnot.
yeah, like I'll go back and just like look at the old stuff, just because I like to understand why or how well somebody likes that song. Because
Yeah.
like me and DJ might we'll probably like write a hit, and I'll make the hook, and I'll write a verse that I don't necessarily like that everybody fucks with, and I'll be like, why do they like this shit? And it might be the cadence, it might be that, or it might just be like my voice, how I'm sounding. So
yeah.
it's cool to rehash. I won't say it's a necessity, but
Yeah, no, because I mean, like, if it's something that's been released, I think there's like room for like doing like a callback or like making a reference to it, like.
Or would you just perform it differently live every time?
oh,
Now?
I do it different live every time.
Well, that's
Yeah.
where it's
because
just like there's a recorded tracked version, but then your live version is going to be different as you continuously rewrite or readjust.
yep. Just
Okay.
because just like that word alone, readjust. Like as soon as I'm seeing the crowd, and like I'm kind of reading the crowd, you can kind of at least know your tone. Just because the sound equipment in every other place
Every
is
venue's
different,
different.
so you kind of gotta like, I don't want to be screaming in here if they can kind of already hear me, so I can kind of like chill, keep a good little.
Be a little more refined, like
Yeah,
pull back a little
But
bit.
then if the shit is just booming and it's fire and everybody's lit with it and they're screaming and shit, throwing shit, spilling shit, drunk already, I'm about to do it. Just you got to match their vibe, so it's
Yeah.
kind of. I try to do it different every single time, just to do that.
There's
get a
something
rhythm.
really frustrating though when you like you stumble upon something like I do like a lot of times because like you said a lot of solos and stuff I have like the general idea of what I want the guitar solo to be like, and I'm just like man, I'll play it like I'll just kind of like just be freestyling on the solo with like the key points to keep the band on track with everything, and then I'm just like dude, I played it so much cooler this way.
Yeah,
Like why didn't I record it this way,
bro. It's because that I'd like to call it just like the collaborative element. Just
Yeah.
like whenever I'm around people, I feel like I write better music. Like when I'm in the studio and I have people around. Some artists don't want people around at all. Like
Just
they need to
solo
be
and they-
by themselves engineering their own shit until they give it to the engineer.
Yeah.
I used to be an engineer and producer before I rapped, so it's like I can't be alone in there with my headphone. I start overthinking shit and calculating too hard. Like, whereas when I got like, I need 2 to 3 people that already make music around me in there. So that's like Q, DJ,
Yeah.
anybody else who's already rapping, Jordan Allen. Who else will I be recording with? I'll be recording with so many people, bro.
Yeah.
But I got like 3 main artists that's already gonna be there, and then I just need 5 and up public. Like whatever's comfortable. As long as my engineer's comfortable, like
Yeah.
4 to 5 people, women, my friends. I just need life around just so I can kind of like when I'm hearing that beat and I'm looking around the room and you see people's heads bob and shit, and you're just like, I get the best verses out of that than just like me plugged into my headphones.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it. I overthink shit.
The overthinking is really what kills a lot of creativity.
Yeah.
I mean, like when the best feeling is when someone is completely distracted.
Yeah.
Like they're on like Instagram, TikTok scrolling, and like they're just mindlessly going, and then all of a sudden they hear what you're doing. You're like, hey.
That is what I live for in the studio. That's why all of my shit sounds good, because people are gonna do that, and it makes you like, it's the competitor in you. If you're not a competitive person already, you're gonna be in there and you're gonna watch your friend scroll on that fucking phone the entire time you're in the studio. But then if you're the person and you know you like got a heart about your craft, you're like too prideful about it. You're like,
I'm gonna get
my
that.
shit sounds good. You're gonna be entertained by this shit, and you're gonna be a part of this shit. So it starts making you go harder. You're like I've been in the studio, the beat will be stuck, and I can't really think of nothing right now, and it's just playing over, and the engineer's on his phone, or they're playing Madden or some shit, or you know what I'm saying, some shit's going on that ain't studio like, and I'm just like, okay, I got y'all. I get in the booth and I spit some shit, and then everybody's in there like,
what's going on? It's like,
oh,
sorry, we're about to put the track on fire.
Put my phone away.
Yeah,
sorry,
man. I mean, like, there's some also to it. Like, there was a studio I got the pleasure of going to check out up in Tennessee, and it was like in this beautiful wooded log cabin.
Yeah, that's fire.
And I was like, bro, I'm about to write a country.
You describe things fire. You need to like make like a storytelling,
an audiobook.
Yeah, just make an audiobook just telling stories, bro. People will be like, oh shit, he ain't talking about nothing. I like this. I'm still listening.
It's like, dude, there's just so many things. Like, nature is especially one thing that I draw a lot of inspiration from, because everything kind of reflects nature.
Yeah.
Like, there's always,
whether it wants to or not.
Yeah. Like, there's always going to be a bigger dude in the gym.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a bigger predator out in the woods. You think you're the top of you think you're the apex?
Food chain's real, folks.
Go venture around.
You can get ate up out here if you
want
to fuck around and get ate up.
Like, it only takes one time. And I mean, dude, it's like you get caught. Like, you get like in one thing.
Every bully has a bully. It's real. It's real.
They're going to try to bully the wrong person.
Yeah.
Especially today with these jiu-jitsu guys, bro. I was telling you about like,
I'm not fucking with them, by the way.
Oh,
hey, if y'all got a problem with me, we can take it up in writing.
Yeah, we can litigate this.
Or gun duel. We will have a shootout.
One musket.
I'm not fighting y'all.
Some John Wick shit. Dude, like, what was
have
crazy?
A musket off.
So, like, when I had the Blade King, legitimately, that's like, his name is Blade King.
Why did that make me laugh like that?
Because, dude, he was.
Who the fuck is running around calling himself the Blade?
That's
King?
the funny part. He's not calling himself that.
They call him
that's
the Blade.
The commentators.
The commentators.
The fights he's gone to have just put
the Blade King.
So he's the Blade King.
And he's a mixed martial artist.
He gotta be fine.
Dude, no, Blade was dude, such a good podcast with him.
He's gotta be
but,
fine.
You know, I couldn't help but ask. I was like, hey man, what's your favorite hold or choke?
I've been drinking water all day. That's why I'm pissing. I'm so sorry, bro. When he came to get me, I pissed. I was like, yo, I'm peeing for so long, bro.
Dude, when your brother,
I'm so hydrated today, bro. I'm so sorry, bro.
Dude, I was laughing when your brother answered the door. He's like, what's up? And I was like, where's Sadell at? He's like, he ain't here. I was like, what?
He thought I was still gone, bro. My mom had to take the whip out, bro.
Dude,
she went all the way to Alpharetta, like right before you came. I was just getting ready to come get you, or not come get you.
Yeah,
I had to go make a stop, do my thing.
I got you.
But nah,
get inspired.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Get the motivation juices. But no, I'm chilling, and then I'm like, let me tell you what I was really doing when you got there. I found out my doorbell is broken right now.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there playing Apex. No headphones this time. Usually I'm in there nerded out like, fuck you. But no, so I'm sitting there chilling this time like, yeah, whatever, man. Throw a grenade through the damn cool. No headphones, and I don't hear nothing. Then I just hear, man, you got somebody at the door for you. I'm like, huh? And I'm like, the TV's loud, so I can't really hear him. I'm like, yeah, man, you can open it. I'm like, why did I just tell him to open the front door? I think he needs me. So I open my door. He's like, you got somebody at the front door.
Some white boys out there.
Yeah. I was like, who? He was like, I don't know. He wouldn't even describe you. So I'm really just like, by the time I get to go to grab my phone, I had seen the little text message. So I'm like, all right, cool. It's Jared. Yeah, fucking. But I was shook, just like caught in a nerdy ass moment, like just playing, just totally nerded out on the game, bro.
Dude, video games and stuff are so addictive, man.
Yeah, they really are now.
But I mean, dude, it's just so funny, like when you get like, oh shit, what were we talking about like just before that? Seabass.
I done fucked it all up.
We were talking about lyrics and other stuff.
Oh no, we were talking about we were going on a tangent towards nature.
Nature. That's what it was. Yeah,
Through
dude,
that, we were talking about nature.
there's something so like interesting about how like you can watch like the struggle of life between like you ever see like the Nat Geo where it's like the leopards chasing down a gazelle, and it's like you can make your own like inspiration about like, oh, am I the leopard or the gazelle? And
Which one?
It's like I don't know.
And
man.
it's who are you to yourself?
Yeah.
Like, where are you in life to this life? You know what I'm saying? Because
'Cause
I've been the gazelle a couple times.
Yeah.
But I'm that leopard right now. I'm sorry.
I'm
Gotta
Jared.
be.
I'm Jared Prime.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Ready
I'm
for
Jared Prime.
yeah, dude. I mean, there's and like when you look at that kind of stuff, like for me, I don't know if it's just because of my upbringing. Like I had grandparents that had this beautiful like place up in like Helen, Georgia. Anytime
I love it out there. It's dope.
anytime I got my heart broke, I just go out and
Go
walk,
out there.
go out in the woods and just sit and cry on a rock. It's like nature healed me, and then I come back.
Okay, so like, so that's where you go when you get down.
When I get down, dude, take me out into the woods. Let me
Yeah.
just like
You'll be back.
woods or the ocean, man.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I'm a beach guy too.
Like
I need a trip like a long, not even long, 4 to 5 days of just. I drink the first 2 away, and then the last 2,
Is the
I'm gonna
healing.
just smoke and sit there and watch movies
yeah,
and think about what I don't want to think about.
Yeah.
And then when I come back, though, I make it a point. When I come back from this,
I want to be different.
oh, I'm gonna be different, but I have to not think about what made me come here ever again.
Yeah.
It can't even be spoken of. Like,
Dude, I was talking to a friend, like, he's like one of my church buddies, and he's a big military guy. Super awesome dude. Absolute badass.
I know what you mean. One of the Marine fellas,
Dude, he looks like Sasquatch. He's just,
big dude,
he just picks up tree
mammoth,
I was like, bro,
mammoth.
What's-
inside.
what's your cycle, man? Like, well, let me get on that. Like, he's like, it won't make you any taller. I was like,
You can't eat this much. Yeah, he's.
And dude,
Won't
he-
make you taller.
it won't make you
You'll
taller,
never
Jay.
be this big,
Bro, and he is such a, like, you can just tell, like, he is a killer.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's like, and I sit in the room with him like I was talking with the Blade King. Like, I sat
Shout
there,
out to the Blade King.
dude, with sitting around
His
with
name makes me smile. I'm sorry,
bro, and he's such a sweet dude.
It just
like-
sounds so fucking deadly and like, but it sounds cute at the same time. Like you're harmless. You're the Blade King.
Bro, the Blade King, he is far from it.
Sound like you just got some knives. A nice guy with knives.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you want to see what I can do?
I mean,
Yeah.
You go in fisticuff, you're gonna get folded.
Dude, well, I mean,
That's what's going on.
that's what was funny is I asked him, like, it's like, hey, man, what's your favorite, like, submission chokehold or whatever?
Yeah. See, I don't fuck with them.
And
Not me.
Bro, he was like, oh, it's this thing called the Ezekiel choke where it's like, if like, you're, like on top of each other, just, like, getting into, like, a
He'll
skull.
use body weight to fuck you up.
Dude, not even his body weight.
What is it?
He literally just, like, he did some thing with his hands where he got underneath, like, my collar, and he just pushed. And I was like,
It's like your bones. He
I mean,
crushed
I
your
don't know for sure.
diaphragm.
I think it's like
Yeah, it cuts off the
basically puts pressure on those arteries right here, so eventually all the blood.
yeah,
flows
it's
out.
just a different
Like,
way to choke you
It's
out.
gonna pass. You're gonna pass out in like 2 minutes flat.
Dude,
no
not
matter what.
even. Not even. Like, I thought I was, like, a stud and I could hold out. Like, I was like, oh, I'll take a
What's the
second.
main artery to your brain? Then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
You got,
fucking
like,
you
two
up.
that
He-
run through your
he
neck.
gave me a little.
Yeah, he's
side.
fucking you.
He gave me a little, and I was like seeing stars. I was like, oh, jeez. I was like,
He just a little bit of pressure to
he
it?
just gave me a little, and I was
It
like,
doesn't take much.
yeah. And I was like,
Doesn't take much.
I just sat down for like 2.5 hours with a man that could kill me, and there's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah.
And then like this.
But think about that. If you once, I've been choked out on, but like never to the point where with precision.
yeah.
So it's like, okay, when you're getting blacked out, you're kind of feeling like your back muscles go first, your shoulders get a little loose, and then you funk your hips, and then your knees and shit. And you're like, oh hell no, I gotta get this nigga off me.
Yeah.
But now if he's just there, like you just fighting it, oh yeah, well, all right, keep talking that shit.
Done. You wake up, you're like, what happened? Did I win? It's like
Hey,
far,
nigga, I knocked him out, right?
far from it,
Jared,
brother.
I got him, right?
You got him, buddy.
For real?
Yeah. Let's.
Is he dead yet?
He's not here anymore.
Oh, where'd he go?
He went home with your bitch.
Wait, where's she at? She has my phone.
She has my gun in her purse.
She got my wallet. I left my keys in her car. How? Hey, that's why I don't fuck with you UFC niggas. You submissive motherfuckers.
Yeah, any confrontation, we're checking for cauliflower ears.
You was fresh as fuck. You just,
Yeah.
You was clean. You had your girl with you. Oh.
But kind of going back on the we came, like you're talking about coming out of like that the experience where like I don't ever want to face that. Like you go to the first couple days drinking the sorrows away.
Yeah, that's it.
And then
you gotta do that. I feel like it's healthy.
You got to.
I feel like it. Because you're gonna be thinking about it. The first day you get on vacation, if it's for a bad reason, the first day you're gonna be reminded of it every single day, like or every minute. Like I'm here because of this bitch, or I'm here because I just got fired from blah blah blah. You're gonna be on some lame shit. Yeah. So give yourself that one lame day is good for every human, bro.
Yeah,
like,
take a
be
little
lame
pity,
as fuck. Like,
take a pity parade day.
Yeah.
But
cry a little bit in a pillow or something. Not in front of people.
Yeah.
And make sure a pillow is on your shit. And then come back to reality.
Dude, and what was crazy, it's like, I remember talking to my buddy, like the Sasquatch guy. He was like, dude, so have you ever done psychedelics? I was like, yeah. I was like, dude, they're great. He's like, he's been through a lot. And he's really upfront about, like, some of it was on his own accord, some of it is out of his control. But he's like, man, what's it like? And I told him, it's like, bro, eventually, like, if you, first off, in my opinion, shrooms over LSD any day of the week. Like,
I'll say that because it's so long. It takes so long to come back.
Yeah, like you're done with LSD before it's done with you.
Yeah,
I went off this roller coaster.
You get to like the ninth hour, and you're like, yo,
when is this going to end?
I can't even smoke a quarter of that blunt. If I tried, I might think I'll die. For real, like I'll think I at least died. I won't die, but I'll be sitting there pretending in my head like,
yeah, I've ascended to the next plane.
Look what you did to yourself. You start talking to yourself like that, you just like, damn,
bro. Well,
you're right, Sadell.
Well, one of the things in my experience with it is like eventually once you get past that happy, like it goes through all the happy thoughts.
Your endorphins just go out your body the first like 8, so you just like.
So when you got those extra like 4 or 5 hours to go. What's left to deal with? All the bad stuff.
That's it. That's what people are scared of. But I stopped doing it after I like got realization that's what I was doing to myself. Yeah. Where people lose themselves is they keep trying to get the positive part. And you have it for 2 hours every time. Because, like, I don't know if you have any friends that used to pop hella psychedelics. Like, I would do it on a rare occasion. Like, it's about to be 420.
You're looking at the friend.
You used to do it a lot, bro?
Well, a lot.
The only reason I say it's crazy to do it is because it literally affects your brain every single time.
I say a lot. I've done it, like, maybe, like, at least 2 handfuls of times. Like,
okay, so yeah, that's not
Yeah.
There's people that have done way more.
Oh, dude, I played a music festival where this dude was literally just fried.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. We've all met that guy. He's like, if he walked in here right now, we would all.
What's up, bro? Yeah, like, dude, you want to drop right now?
And we'd all have to dap him up, and his hands smell like Cheetos already, nigga.
Dude, I wouldn't even shake his hand. It's like,
yeah, he's always filthy.
Did you get the dropper on your hand? Like, you dab him up, and all of a sudden you're seeing squiggly lines everywhere.
And they always have weird they got dabs everywhere. Oh, they never have normal weed. Just like
it doesn't work anymore.
See, it don't help them anymore. They're like, I got wax.
It might as well be a cigarette at that point. It's like, that's a problem.
That shit is dust to them. They've been fried their brain, bro.
Dude, it's so funny. And they always got like a weird, like, if it's a white guy, it's always like some weird, like Caden. Like,
some weird name.
Yeah.
Where do they find these funny name dudes?
Hallmark channels or something?
I've never heard something more true spoken.
It's like, it's always a weird name, dude. Do they make that up themselves? Is their name really normal? Like, his name's really Corey.
Yeah, it's like, sure, bro.
I'm Caden, though.
Yeah.
My girl calls me Caden.
Yeah, it's like,
dabs,
I never corrected her, so I just
I never corrected her.
I just go with it now. But like, dude, that's my new identity. But like, dude, there's something about like, I think when you do it, like, I think definitely like that, like guy you're talking about, that he's fried.
We know him.
Like, it's like
we all know that guy.
You had a chance to like take that turn and you didn't, and you just kept going down chasing like the happy feelings. But like the same way when you go start your fitness journey. And you know that you're not strong, but you can be if you just keep at it.
Yep.
If you just if you get through the 4 to 6 hours of happy, haha, like trippy stuff, and then you can do the next like 4 to 6 where it's like you got to deal with it.
It's a good journey. It's worth it.
Well, it's
but
like,
I won't say like I'm not gonna say it's an advertised journey.
yeah,
But if you're going down the psychedelic lane, like I want to try psychedelic, I would start with some shrooms from a homie, like for a
Microdose.
reputable source. Somebody you know who's not fucking wigging out everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not around those type of people, but get that shit, you know what I'm saying? Try one and pop one and see what it tastes like. Put it on your pizza. Like
yeah,
everybody did that when they was kids. Like these are, I'll say shrooms is like a drug that has like a bad rep. That shit is organic as fuck. You're gonna be crazy for like a couple hours and then you're gonna come back to it. You might, the most you'll do is hallucinate.
yeah.
The most, and hallucination isn't even like, oh, my whole existence is fucked up. It's more of just like,
It's like an introspective.
damn,
thing.
that gong started twerking, nigga.
Bro.
That shit looking at me.
One of the craziest
Like
ones.
it's like that.
Like what's funny is when you're waiting, like you know how you get that body high when it's starting to come up.
Yeah,
It's like I remember.
it's like you're warming up. You're like,
man, I'm like getting energetic.
Have you ever taken a tab and gotten like the vibrations, like the buzz, like you're just sitting there, it's like zzz,
Yeah.
and you're looking around and it's like you can hear the look of everything.
It's like
If that makes sense.
it's like
I
You
can
hear
hear
an
how
amp
it
turned
looks.
on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird as fuck.
dude, one of the craziest ones was like I was like, oh, I could start to feel like energetic, kind of like the euphoria come up, and then I was just sitting there and I remember I was just like tapping on my cymbal, just kind of just waiting for it to kick in, and like I'm with a bunch of I'll leave their names out for their own.
Yeah,
professional
I'll be trying to save face too. I'm
Yeah.
embarrassing.
It's like I understand it, guys, but we all decided to do this together.
Yeah.
And then I was just
You wanted it too. Y'all
Yeah.
wanted it too, bro.
well, yeah, and to anyone that wants to experience psychedelics, you have to, just like with a designated driver, you have to have what I call the anchor.
Yeah.
That one person that you know,
Somebody who ain't finna do nothing.
like it's like
maybe
hey,
drink. Or if you're not traveling, because
Yeah.
you're already tripping now. You shouldn't be going no fucking where.
yeah, you set up camp for the next.
should be camped out.
Yeah,
That's another rule too. Because
Yeah.
if you out here just
Stay
seeing
put.
everybody.
unless you're in Vegas, and then you just,
Yeah, in Vegas, go do that shit. 'Cause
Every-
a bad bitch will come grab you and say hoochie Gucci.
and then she turns into Medusa.
Yeah, and take your money.
And
now
then-
you're broke.
and then calls
stuck
you
in
Caden.
Vegas. Now
I mean,
you live in a
Rumble
box.
the Jungle was fun.
Your
Oh,
name's Caden. Your name's Caden. You have a pocket full of dabs now.
It's like you like tie dye and Grateful
and your
Dead,
tie-dye T-shirt.
but dude, I just remember like I was sitting there, I was tapping the cymbal, and we're all like, you know, hey, you guys feeling it yet? You feel it yet? You feel it? You know, you're just like, no, man, I feel like it's about to start. And then I'm sitting there and I'm tapping the cymbal and I'm just talking to my friends, and I look back at the cymbal, and this is just a regular drum set. Like all of a sudden, like you know, there's that little felt piece on the cymbal. All of a sudden, like smoke comes out of it.
It's like,
Like it comes like rolling off the cymbal.
also
like, a water.
like coming down.
Like you know those incense, like where you put
Oh,
them
so it didn't go up. It was just like
Rolling off it.
vibrating with it.
water falling off of it, and I was like,
Yeah, you was high as a bitch.
I think it's kicked in.
Yeah, that boy was zooted.
Dude.
Recomputed.
And then I just, dude, it's like a Netflix marathon because of the hours, but it's like you have the episode where it's like you meet the main characters, you find out what the backstory is,
Yeah.
you see the trial, and
Little
then
filler episode. type
yeah,
shit.
like do 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 do.
Yeah, it's some crazy shit. Yeah. See this?
But you-
Psychedelics do this to you, bro.
But you have to go through that like episode where his friend like gets kidnapped or the horrible thing
Or
happens.
you won't know.
Like you don't know what you're made of.
Yeah.
Like the other, like I think it might have been that same night. Like after like this, like we had all the fun stuff. We played music. We did a bunch of cool things. We like we're trying to figure out like what's our place in the universe and like why did God make us and stuff. And then we got to the part where it's just like everyone kind of like had to take that moment by themselves. And I go,
I think the psychedelics kind of do give you like a sense of your mental fatigue capacity.
yeah,
How long and how long and how strong of a high can you endure?
yeah,
And what can you mentally and physically, like what are you capable to fathom
yeah.
while your brain is under this? 'Cause
And you know
everything you're seeing is real, but you have to understand exactly what you're seeing.
yeah.
So even the weird things you're seeing, like there's no scientific way for me to explain what you're seeing while you're on a psychedelic. But the person who knows and studies psychedelics, knows why you're seeing what you're seeing.
Yeah.
But they don't know what exactly
the
it
neurons that like see I'm like what's the meaning behind like there being like giant gloops coming off of the drywall that I know before I took this.
Like we can only tell you scientifically what that drug is releasing in your body. Now, how much of it and where and what it's doing to you, that's on you. If you like it, you got to look at it like that, or else you'll trick yourself into the negative. Like, oh shit, I'm scared to take the shit, and now you're having a bad trip. You're shitting everywhere, pissing everywhere. We got to tie your legs up with a belt, sit you in a chair, and say, "Bro, you're alive.
You're fine.
Don't kill yourself. You're fine. You just ate too many damn mushrooms. Fuck."
Yeah.
And you and that's those people with the bad trip. That's how it goes for them. So it's like, I don't want to say, I don't never just recommend like psychedelics, but
it's like, yeah, dude, it's fine. It's not,
but it's just real. It's more real than fun.
There's a reason they call it a trip, because you're gonna go places.
Oh, you going everywhere, even the places you didn't want to go,
dude. One of the I don't know. Did you ever have an experience like this, like with any of your experiments, where it's like
experiments?
Like, did you have like the mirror, like where you go and you look yourself in the mirror?
And it scared the fuck out of me because when I looked at the mirror, bro, like one eye got big. Yeah, when that shit started doing the damn, I was like, oh, they weren't lying. Like, I'm like freaking out, like, yo, I'm a monster right now. Like,
dude, mine was.
Yo, I was freaking out, bro. I was like, yeah, they were not capping. I'm looking like a cartoon right now, bro. Like Courage the Cowardly Dog when he's screaming.
Hold on.
I feel like whoever made Courage the Cowardly Dog was tripping too.
Oh, it had to be.
I think somebody's about to develop a video game for that shit too. I just saw it on YouTube. I might send y'all the links later. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you. I'll put y'all on, bro.
Dude, the one experience that always sticks out to me. There's two of them that really like kind of changed my mental like understanding of like how I am. I was in the like in that situation where I was doing it with some friends, and we all had to take a moment. It's like, hey, let's just all kind of take a moment for ourselves here. Like, this is like hour 12. We're exhausted, and that's the thing. It's not like smoking dabs and stuff. You can green out and literally just get sleepy and fall asleep.
No, yeah, and then come back and still be
high. You wake up and
be like, what the fuck?
Is this life now? But like on psychedelics, like unless you are like taking some heavy sedative, you are not gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, you're not.
And then
that's what I was talking about. The vibrations when you feel that shit in your body.
It's like you're resonating.
Oh, it's there,
dude. And I went into the bathroom, which was a horrible idea. Like, don't ever look at your dick when you're on a trip.
Oh yeah, no, that's a humbling.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god.
Especially if you ain't. I don't know. I've had sex on psychedelics, so on one end, one time I looked down there, I was disappointed. I was not happy. I was like, bro, what is this? Not today. Not today, bro. But nah, the other time I was in there looking like, what's his name? Brian Pumper. I was in there, yeah. Hey, how y'all doing?
Dude, what really sucked for me was I went in there and I was just like, all right, Jared, just get it together.
See, that's the talk I had too. I didn't like that. I didn't want the pep talk.
I was
like, what the fuck are you doing?
What happened was like I'm sitting there and like I had the mirror and like on the vanity mirror and stuff on the bathroom sink. And I'm sitting there looking. I'm just sitting there, just like, Jared, get it together.
Hurry up.
And then like what's weird is like my peripherals, like all of a sudden.
Oh, you caught yourself.
Well, I caught myself in the mirror.
Yeah.
But I was looking down at me, and I look up and it's like.
So you was looking down.
Like, I literally started tripping so hard that I was watching myself.
Look at you.
And then I call it, in this scenario, I called it evil Jared. He's like,
yeah.
He's like, what are you doing, man?
Did you assume he was evil, or did he tell you? Did he show you
he was a dick?
Evil? All right, he's not evil. He was just mean to him.
Yeah, he was very mean.
He was being mean to Jared. He wasn't evil, y'all.
He was calling me out. He was reprimanding me.
He was picking on Jared. He was a big word.
And I just remember looking at him, and he's like, what are you doing? You're not going to be anything, man. You're just going to be some high kid.
What the fuck? Yeah, get evil Jared out of here.
The thing it kept, like, that reflection of me kept saying is like, you're not going to be anything. You're just going to be a bunch of high kids in a basement.
Hater.
Just going to be a bunch of high kids in a basement and never do anything with your life. And I just was like, no,
Yeah,
fuck
fuck
you.
evil Jared. Yeah, fuck evil Jared, bro.
But it was like this moment, which it sounds so funny right now, but it's like in that moment, it was like that, like it came into like a visual realm of like me and that subconscious negativity fighting each other.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, dude, F you, dude. I'm not gonna be like that.
When you
I'm gonna-
realize that, it's kind of scary. You're like, damn, that's how they described it like I'm about to see a demon, but it's really, I'm literally
I
talking
am
to,
demon.
it's me.
It's like it's that all that stuff that you want to fix about yourself that you have to face, because once you get to that part of the leg of that journey.
What if they started prescribing that shit? What would you do? Would you go get you a little jar?
Well, I'm very.
I'll give me a little jar. I'll at least sell a little like pill. Shit.
I mean,
Here.
So we talking about tabs or are we talking shrooms still?
I mean, if it's shrooms, the only thing is when like, even like with the dispensaries, like
That's
the medical,
another one.
yeah, like the medical marijuana and stuff. It's like, all right, anytime the government puts its hands in something,
What if they did legalize the shrooms at least?
or decriminalize it, to where it's just like, hey, like if you
I think they should decriminalize it because, bro, every time I've ever had a shroom, it's from somebody who's like got their granddad has a farm
and they got all the cow
and they hide
patties.
some shit. Yeah, they got some shit hiding in the doo doo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's never really like some masterminded drug
Yeah.
kingpin.
Yeah, it's not like that usually.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only reason they still making it illegal because they get paid to get your ass if
Yeah.
you got the doo doo in the backyard.
Dude, the number one craziest psychedelic experience I had was at a music festival the band was playing at, and it was the day we weren't playing, and so I was like, all right, this is the day to kind of go experience, and going through the journey, I took like 3 dabs or three
Oh,
drops. Like it was
man.
3 drops onto paper, and I just
Yeah,
straight from the dropper and then into the mouth,
that shit was 12 hours of
dude.
weed.
And I'm sitting there in a hammock in the middle of this beautiful like outdoor country, or like it was in
That
Tennessee.
shit do feel good though, like the wind and shit.
He's like, it feels.
Bruh, that shit is so crazy that we can just all understand that.
It's like God just blew a kiss at me.
That's where, for your question, I would say I would almost require people that if they did it, they have to go on a nature hike.
Like, okay, yeah.
Like you can take some shrooms and then go 2 miles into the woods.
You got to be
because-
outside to
Yeah.
feel this shit.
You have to
Okay.
have 3 signatures. People.
So don't be out like, but okay, that's so scary though, cause like
I don't think you should do it in don't do it in Vegas unless you're experienced.
I don't think you should be doing it around people in an enclosed like I don't want to say caged with people. I think you should have some type of freedom
Yeah, don't do it in like a doctor's office.
where you're comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like around people you're comfortable with.
Do it at a
because
lake
some
house.
people just like okay, so there's some people that if you drop them off in the woods with their homies while they're tripping, they start wigging out. They're the only
True.
friend that wigs out. But then you have some people that you take them out there and they're just like, oh my God,
I am love.
this shit is amazing.
I will say,
Yeah.
but sometimes that person that wigs out is gonna wig out no matter where you had them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
and that's why that's the person I'm
Yeah.
talking about earlier. Like, who gave them that?
Yeah.
Dude, there's people I've met
But
that
if
I'm
you can handle it,
the guy
a
we
good
gotta
long-
shake and say, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
like pull
man.
yourself together, dude. But
Yo,
But what was crazy is like mine. I'm sitting in the hammock, and it's like you get to that point where you gotta go blast off, and you get like total immersion.
yeah,
And I'm sitting there, and
I know
this
what you
is
mean.
like it's like getting kind of dark, and we're in the woods, like at a music festival, and I'm in a hammock just chilling, and all of a sudden, how much SpongeBob did you watch?
a lot.
Do you remember that dream episode of SpongeBob, where like SpongeBob goes into Patrick's dream?
Oh shit!
Oh,
yeah,
And
yeah,
Patrick's just on the
yeah.
like the riding horse.
He's just chilling. Yeah,
Like, so it was like literally black void, and there's just this one.
he's like, I need a quarter.
I need a quarter. That one, yes. Well, it wasn't Patrick on the horse, but it was like that same kind of vibe.
SpongeBob is the best show ever, bro.
We can
I'm
all connect
sorry,
on The
bro.
Office and SpongeBob in
I'm
our
so
generation.
sorry, bro.
But like, there's this one like light, pull string light hanging from like the void. And then below it, there's a fish, like a goldfish, in a bowl on a pedestal, just swimming around. And like, I don't know, like I was in a hammock originally, so I'm now walking towards this fish in a fish bowl, and I get close to it. I'm like, absolutely like I'm peeking, like, and I see the fish has a full dentures, like full teeth, just swimming around the fish bowl, and I'm like, what is this? The fish just keeps swimming around, and he kind of looks at me, and then he says, "Hey man, you better wake up before you forget how."
Oh
and I
Hell
just
no.
zoop, came back. Just and I was like, "Whoa, what's wrong, Jack? Did you go?" I was like, "I think I just talked to God."
Yo, you might have, bro. What if he did? I think he did do that
I mean, dude,
to you.
that he's
Like, what would wake him up right now? Let me talk to this man with some dentures as a fish.
it's like it came to me as the only way I'd receive it.
Hey, you know you in the realm I told you not to be in.
You're not supposed to be here. You better get out before you can.
You might not come.
And that was the last time I did LSD.
See, everybody knows that. See, this is one of the last time I did it. I went out with I'm with Cade and DJ and everybody. Me, DJ, and his significant other. I ain't gonna name anybody just because I don't like naming names.
Yeah.
But me, DJ, and his girl, we all chilling. We're about to do some indulge. I'm sitting across from them, and she's funny as fuck too. By the way, that's why I don't want to name her and put her on blast. But she funny as hell. So she's like, "Sit down, come on, we're about to do that stuff today." We call it damn, we got a funny ass nickname. Oh yeah, me and DJ call it vibration. So we'll be like, we're about to vibrate tonight. So if we ever have some around, we're like, hey, man, I'm about to vibrate tonight. You trying to? And I'll be like,
That's a journey.
I don't know, bro. I might have to work tomorrow. I might have to do something.
Yeah,
we'll see.
That's not a night thing. That's a all night and most tomorrow.
So they called me. Yeah, they called me. I had an off day one day. The next day, it was like I didn't have to work. So one of his friends was having a party, and I don't know this friend. He's just like, bro, just come with us. We're good. We're gonna be straight. We're gonna eat. So we go to this bar. Now, mind you, we popped the tab before we go to this bar, and we popped it like 6 p.m. So hopefully, like we were hoping, like, okay, this night we're gonna trip. By the time we wake up tomorrow, it'll be done. You can sleep it off, get some coffee, whatever. Cool.
Get back to life,
bro. We get to the bar, and by the time the bar hits me, it's like 8 o'clock. It hits me like 8, and I'm sitting in the bar, and I was gonna drink before we went out, and I thought I was tough, thought I was gangster, but I was like, no way, this shit is hitting me. Like, I start getting the vibrations as I'm in the chair. I'm like, fuck, bro, this wasn't the move. I'm in this bitch dying, bro. Like, and I don't want to like alert my friends who are tripping too, because then I might fuck they trip up. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm in this bitch geeking, like, oh my god, like, you know how you just feel yourself kind of twitch and shit. You're like,
or you get like the face twitch, where you're
shit, yeah, like, you got to do something, or your teeth, like, something's geeking you up, and you're like, fuck. So just I'm sitting there vibrating. I get up, and DJ and them are trying to order some food, because sometimes people get on acid and they get hungry too. Like, just like when you're smoking weed, some people don't want to touch shit. Not even drink water. They'll throw up. They'll puke. Yeah. And I get that too, because I did a jail tab once and I fucking puked. Yeah. But I'm sitting there. We're in the bar, and I notice I'm geeking extra hard. So we're about to go to this party, and I'm like, damn, should I go? I wanna go home, but I'm like, fuck it. I hop in the car. We go to the party. Now when we get there, there's this guy who's like wearing an army suit.
Like the navy blue,
like I don't know. It's like not an army suit, but like he's wearing camo and like the training shirt, like the gray shit or whatever the shirts they got. He looks like he just left boot camp for no fucking reason. So we're sitting here. I'm smoking on the balcony. At this point, I'm enjoying the trip and shit. I'm chilling. I stopped tweaking, but like now I'm at that point where anything can fuck me up. Like, I can easily go to the bad trip zone if somebody just coerces me, because I'm in an unfamiliar place. Yeah, we're making s'mores and shit. It's a party vibe, but I'm still high. I'm still chilling. So like, I got DJ there. He's keeping me calm. There's name anyway. So we're chilling there.
We can cut it for you.
Yeah, fuck it. I ain't tripping. I don't think she'll trip either. But we're sitting there and like we're drinking. We're all geeked, and then the army guy out of nowhere. At the time, it was cold, so he's like, bro, I'm about to go, we have to get firewood right now for the women here, blah, 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 blah. Like, he's just, like, going hard on some, like I leave for the army and blah, 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 a couple months, blah, blah, blah. Like, he's just literally just, this little army persona guy he was trying to be, he's already drunk now. So, you know, he's, like, trying to sell it to the hoes. Like, he's scared, he's about to scare the hoes. Yeah. Here it comes. But I'm geeked, and I see it happening as it's happening. So, I'm like, y'all have to stop him. He's gonna scare the hoes. he's like, he's up to no good. He's like literally asking people to walk through somebody's backyard and search for sticks for the fire pit. in somebody like the backyard is like already well kept. It's like
There's no sticks over there.
yeah, there's not like this shit is well raked, well kept lawn. It's probably just got fertilizer, just got watered, nigga. Like there's no twigs, loose debris.
They paid some people to make sure.
Yeah,
There was...
somebody came here and did landscaping in here, bro.
Yeah.
So he's just like searching for sticks in a random backyard. Like, bro, you're liable to pick up dog doodle before you pick up a good enough stick to put in the fire pit.
Yeah.
So we're just watching him do this shit, and he's like marching around in his boots and shit. Like, it's a random night in like the middle of the winter.
Yeah.
At a party, he's just wearing like being an army guy, and I'm on a trip, and I'm like, why the fuck? Who invited the army nigga here? Like, what is going on, bruh? When I tell my friends this story too, they never remember the army guy. Like they might remember him, but they don't remember him.
They don't remember how you
him
were
standing up,
interpreting
the
you.
way I'm interpreting. Like he was literally demanding people to search for sticks. And I was so like appalled. Like, shut the fuck up.
How are you going to tell me what
I'm not searching for sticks with you and looking stupid and scaring the hoes. Like, I'm not doing this, bro.
Jesus.
But that was the last time I could trip in public, bro. I was like, I'm never doing this shit again because I will go to jail,
dude,
or get killed by an army dude who want me to search for sticks
for
no
come
reason.
Over here with where no one can
You're
hear
not.
you scream.
You didn't bring enough sticks.
Yeah.
Like that's how he was acting. I was like, damn, bro. Like I'm just here to eat a s'more.
Yeah, I'm here to like vibe and eat a s'more.
Finish my trip.
Yeah.
Without you in it.
Well, dude, I mean, there's just some people like they look at it in a certain way where they're like, oh yeah, no, like that's for that's stupid, that's delinquents. Like I would never do that kind of stuff. I'm like, well,
oh yeah, well, to each his own. I'm
that's-
sorry. Like I lived a lot of life and I learned that it's kind of just like. I used to be the person that was like, don't do that drug, don't smoke weed, don't do none of that, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I smoke weed damn near every day now. Yeah. I used to be an alcoholic. I've done a lot. I'm not going to say name drugs, but I've done enough to know what it does to your body and what it's not doing. Like, I'm not walking around here like a zombie, some drugged out, like I'm literally just chilling.
Not Dave
like,
Chappelle
there are people that, it's just like the gym is consistency. Are you, that's why people have to go to rehabilitations and all that stuff. Cause it's like, there's days where you just can't go without it. And then there's people like me that I can go fucking years without even thinking about it. And then, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, dude, I'm right there with you. It's like, I'm just kind of like, I'm on like with the amount of evidence that I have about how alcohol does not serve me well, and it's just so easy for me to slip into the zone that's not good and danger. It's like, all right, just no.
Me and you are kind of like that on that, the same on that, because sober us, we're already kind of,
we're still fun.
Yeah, we're already fun. We're getting around, but then as soon as we get our littest, that's when it's like, oh, they're unstoppable. We need the Hulk. We need Captain America.
We need Banana Man.
We need Banana Man. Mojo Jojo. We need every fucking body in this bitch.
If you're too small, just get the fuck out.
Yeah,
dude, I remember one of the worst experiences on a blackout was like with our friend Seven. Like, I was just like, he was like, me and him were, he's the smaller guy.
So yeah, he's trying.
And like, I was like absolutely gone. And he was like, Jared, chill, like relax, man.
We arrived and you were gone.
Yeah. He can't, bro. Once I've been there, when I'm already gone and then my friends try to bring me back, it's kind of just like, bro, just get him some water and get him away from everything.
Well, they were trying to like, from what I remember, there was like they were trying to kind of like cool me off and stuff, and I was raging.
Yeah,
I was like, no, we're gonna go all night. We're gonna go.
Yeah, it's too late.
And then the worst part was I ended up.
Jared says we're going all night. We're going all night, y'all. I'm so sorry.
I just remember I grabbed him by his like Pokemon book bag and just yanked him.
You see, he's like, oh, I guess we're going. I guess we're going all night.
That's where, if you're under a certain weight class, you better just start watching yourself 24/7. You got no chance.
I was like, I felt so bad. He's like, Jared, that was a very nice Pokemon book bag. You got mud all over.
Yeah, see, I be tackling friends too when I get to that level, bro. It's so fucking embarrassing.
Well, the worst part is they can't even be mad at him. We're just like, you didn't mean to. You're drunk and
gone.
lost a little too much control.
And too strong. Like,
you're too strong for this activity.
It's like you pick your friend up that never gets any women, and you're just like, go talk to him. Like,
throw him like a javelin
Strike.
right at the bitch. She's like, fuck.
You're kind of cute.
Damn, he is kind of fine though.
But man, it's just like, yeah, I just like the weed and stuff. Like, I have no problem with that. I just like for like productivity, like sake, like I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not gonna ever go back on. Like, it's just I'm like giving myself like a nice. Long...
I'm the same way too. I can't lie to myself. I'm gonna
Yeah.
drink that fucking drink, bro.
Yeah,
But I will say, like, I have toned down way.
Yeah,
Bro, I used to start the day off like 240 ounces, 2 blunts, no breakfast, no water, no, like, literally just sitting there. I would have a microphone too. I would still be recording and shit, but
Yeah.
like I just wasn't conducive to my own health and like my own mentality. So like by 12:30, 1 o'clock in the middle of the day, you try to link up with me, I'm zooted already. I'm about to roll up my 4th blunt, and I'm just like, man, what the fuck you want, man? Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
we're
You know what I'm saying?
after today.
Yeah, so by the time 6 hits, if I was drinking with you, oh, I'm toe up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm pissing my pants.
Dude, yeah, it's just, and it's like, you think you can ride it, and then like you think you can out muscle it, like, but
You
it's
can't.
like chemicals.
You think you can just like piss it out like as the day goes, like I'll be all right.
It's in your blood.
No, it's in you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's raising that alcohol level as you go during the day. Like,
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like I will tell it's like weed over alcohol because I've never blacked out on weed.
that's why I be smoking, man. I had to once I started going, like I quit smoking cigarettes too.
Yeah,
I quit the Juul. I was doing the Juul and
Oh,
everything,
dude, those
bro.
vapes
I was
get you.
smoking Black and Milds.
Yeah,
I was drinking. I still do a Miller High, bro. I love Miller High Life, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. That's my.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with the champagne
I
of beers.
fuck with that shit, bro. So like, I was drinking a 40 ounce of that, maybe 2 every day. Just wake up, like it was just normal. I never really seen like, I never saw nothing wrong with it
Yeah,
at the time. But then when I started looking at myself and remembering what I did that day, or not remembering, that's when I was like, oh shit, I gotta stop, bro. Like,
yeah, dude. Once I like made like the choice to like, okay, looking at the evidence, I want to like I got to make a firm stand here, and like I had like things happen in my life where I was just like I got to change,
yeah,
and it's like because I think it was Tony Robbins. There was a quote from him talking about like 2 sailboats. If a sailboat changes just a smidge, just a degree, over 100 miles, 100 or 1,000 miles,
it'll crash.
well, they're like one,
Or they'll be that far.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're going to be in 2 totally different places. So like a small change in your life over years is going to make a huge difference. And I mean, dude, just the amount of evidence, like I've come a lot farther than in the last like year and a half of like when I just like and during the tone down process, just like making those strides to like, no, I'm not going to do this. Like I'm just choosing not to do this because it's going to ruin my life if I choose to.
yeah.
And like my music's gotten like, in my opinion, more tight, more solid. Been making better business decisions, and I mean,
It's because you're focused now.
yeah, and it's
That's
also,
what happened to me too. Like just getting or regaining a focus, kind of just it makes everything hit so much more precise, bro.
exactly,
Like especially with the music.
yeah. And dude, when you feel that like that genuine like rush from like there's like
I feel like you get it faster.
Yeah,
when you're
like-
focused. Like you're like, damn, I wrote that hook that fast.
it's like it just came to me. It's like you were prepared. Like success follows well prepared people.
Yeah,
Like when you're trying and you're building up everything you need to be successful, and successful people aren't shocked that they're successful.
at all.
They're like, oh yeah, this was an
Yeah,
accident.
because I've fucking been practicing this shit and doing this shit for years and wanted that same word, that notoriety. You can't really get paid off respect nowadays, like
Yeah.
or even get a good feeling off of respect. Some people don't even respect you in the right way anymore, like
Yeah.
the way you would want it to be respected.
It's like I
So
want you to
it's like,
respect me for my intellect, not my muscles.
yeah, nah, you can't argue with notoriety. If all of you motherfuckers know me for a reason, you know me for a reason. Sorry, the end. Like you gotta,
Exactly.
all you can do is watch.
So man, what are you working on now? Like you got the next project lined
Bro,
up?
right now I got so much on my tab right now. I gotta I've been focusing on my Twitch channel.
Yeah, I haven't seen
and
the
just like
Splash televised.
Yeah, I'm trying to like dip my toes in the streaming world, and like I want to turn it into something where it's a musical lane. So right now I'm working out, just building the community and just having fun gaming, having fun making jokes and like making react. Everybody likes my reaction videos and whatnot. I don't know. People just like feeling like they're around. So I feel like that's my way of like making people feel like they're around. But what I want to turn that show into is like almost like a rap city, almost like a in the basement where people can come freestyle, chill, react to videos, chill, like just like a new age rap city, like in the basement. Like I might have freestyle Fridays again, bring that back. Like have people come battle in my basement, and I'll just be going crazy while they just me. I'm gonna boost, so it's gonna be fine. But like as far as music goes, bro, I have so many projects. I write so much.
Yeah.
I have to like. I don't want to be like Finbar Calamitous, like the guy on Jimmy Neutron. He just never could finish shit. That's how I get often. Like I start shit and it's diabolical. Like it could end the world, but I'd never finish it. Like it's like I procrastinate to the point where damn, that idea could have hit, and you just passed it up because you didn't focus on it. You started doing this too and this too. Like I do so much multitasking. Like I had to get a new focus like in the last 2 or 3 years, just especially with music. So I'm on volume 2 with DJ Splash One Time. We got a song or 2 albums. It's just Splash One Time volume 1 and 2. We're working on volume 3. He has his own project gonna come out. I don't know the title. I don't know the name of anything yet.
Just little.
Yeah, just know DJ's up, and he's up to no good too. This shit is crazy. It sounds crazy. He produces a lot of our beats and whatnot, and engineers everything that I don't touch myself. So like, if I'm not sitting there recording myself and engineering it, and I don't like it, I send it to him, and he's cleaning my shit up. Or we just go to our engineer. Shout out to JD, 808, or what I say 808. Studio 17. I got another. I got a friend that has another. You know what I'm saying? It's so many studios. But
it's like trying to keep people's names and everything.
Yeah, like it's a lot, bro. People
like I wasn't
working for themselves now. So
it's like I'm not disrespecting you. I'm trying to like make sure I shout out everyone correctly.
There's like 5 dudes do exactly what you do too now. So it's like damn. But I got a project. I just dropped Scattered Showers on YouTube. I did that for free on purpose because I want to shoot all of the videos and do all of the promos and everything independent in-house just with me and like people that I work with. So as it grows, it'll be like the project I can point at the audience and be like, no, bro, you don't get to be mad or act like any of my shit should be cheaper when I gave you the whole album for free before I dropped the deluxe version and with the videos and put the work in and did it myself. Didn't get signed, didn't do none of that. So cool. Now that you have the deluxe with all of the old music that I've dropped, now you get to hear this new shit that I've been working on too as well. That's also independent, not signed. New Splash, and it's the next project I really want to drop is called The Booty Round, and it's literally the funniest, it's gonna bring back hip hop, bro. It's gonna bring back like right now.
I love The Booty Round.
Right now, the game is getting very like female oriented with the hip hop. Like the only genres right now where people are actually listening to the lyrics for the lyrics or like country, rock maybe. Because right now there's more of a vibe too now. Yeah. And then EDM is taking over a lot of shit right now.
EDM, electronic.
Everybody's joining up. Like a hip hop artist will collab and become an EDM DJ. Shaq's an EDM DJ.
DJ
right
Diesel.
Hey, and I'm this close to meeting Shaq, bro. I love Shaq, bro. I'm this close. I think he lives around here, bro.
Oh yeah, he's in
Something
Atlanta.
told me I've come this close. I've even chilled with his daughter once or twice on accident.
Just like, oh hey, what's up?
Just randomly eating dinner out with Chandler and everybody, just chilling. And then and then somebody texts me like, Sadell, I forgot to tell you. And you know me, I'm the loudest person at the table. Not loudest.
What do you mean it's Shaquille's daughter?
Yeah, like I'm sitting there. I'm already a personality. So like, if I'm sitting next to her, just making the jokes I'm making, I'm thinking it's normal. Then I turn, I'm like, oh shit.
Hi.
Nah, but like she's a sweet woman too. She cool, but like as far as the music, I was talking about the genres that where people listen to. So.
Yeah,
I want to
change
hip hop. I want to bring back like just the. I don't want to name any artists. Like I'm inspired by like Nelly, LL, or like a new or like the old school 50 Cent. Like I want to bring back the time where hip hop was kind of more inclusive towards women and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not more of like a I fuck bitches, I get money, I'm doing this. Like I'm bringing back the fun of it, like that 90s.
Yeah.
Like it's got
Stuff
that
where
90s bounce to it, like where and it's got the R&B sounds in the background too. So it's like it's gonna be a good mix, bro. I'm excited to drop this, bro. You can tell my brain. I've been brainstorming for this one for a long time because like he knows me. Like I've been talking about the booty round since like
Sophomore?
since like high school.
Yeah, I was
like this. I'm bringing the world to the booty realm now because it's been in my head. It's already been real, but now it's about to be in fruition now. So,
dude,
I'm excited to cook this one up. This one's gonna be fun, bro.
Well, dude, like definitely, man. I want to definitely support that. Anything I can do to get you back, man. Like I'll Brooklyn Bros.
Sir.
We
gotta look out. Broncos stick together, bro. You know what's up,
hey,
man.
I know where you at.
Yeah, we right there on that dogwood. Y'all come find us. Y'all already know what's up, man. They know.
But any upcoming performances right now, or are you just going straight studio?
Right now, if shout out to Smith's Old Bar too.
Yep.
I had a couple shows. Shout out to Robbie J. We performed there a couple times. That's a nice venue. They always show us love when we come out there, and I might have another show with Robbie soon. If I don't have, I'm trying to think because I don't have anything booked for 2024 just yet because it just started. I'm trying to think if I have anything. I'll say by summer. By summer, I'll probably have some stuff booked up.
Yeah, that's what I was sounding like with you talking about the project.
Because Smith's Old don't even really be lit until like football season. That's when they like, hey, bring them folks back through, bro. But nah, I'm gonna chill on the shows right now. I'm gonna just work on more of just the content and try to make more opportunities where I can get other people in content too. Yeah. Like I'm just working on some videos, some skits. So hopefully I can get everybody in on that type of deal too. You know, it's gonna be cool.
Man. And dude, we definitely got to get you and DJ back in here.
Oh
man.
no, y'all gotta. I'm gonna bring DJ back in. I'm gonna sit his ass the fuck down and make y'all talk to him, bro. Just because I'm already a very personable person. Why? I don't know. That's weird to say, personable person, but I'm approachable and everything. But DJ is so cool, bro. And you know what I mean when I say like he's one of those people that don't. I gotta speak for myself to say I'm cool. DJ's one of those persons. He's gonna sit down and you're gonna feel so cool? The cool. Just it's gonna be everywhere.
I need a jacket, man.
Yeah, you're gonna feel chills, bro. You're gonna feel it.
Hell yeah, dude. Well,
that's my boy.
Any other socials? It's Splash Televised is the Instagram.
Go to Splash Televised on TikTok. Splash Televised on Twitch. I just set up the YouTube page Splash Televised as well. On Instagram, it might still come up as Splash Skylark, but I changed it to Splash Televised as well. Yeah. Just go Google Splash Televised soon. I don't know if it's coming up in Google automatically, but go ahead and look that up.
Yeah, look it up.
Discord is Splash Televised as well. And bro, we out here. Twitter's Splash on it.
Splash on it?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Splash on
I'm a very funny guy with that stuff, man.
Hey, man.
I'm clever with it. I try to be.
He's always been consistent in that, man. Dude, and I appreciate you coming on the Strange Herd podcast. Like
bro,
the whole premise is I want to bring in wonderful, very interesting people from all different backgrounds.
Bro, you got the personality for this, and this is gonna take off. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hey, man.
I appreciate you for wanting me on this show. But as soon as you said it, bro, I got my own podcast. I need you on it. I was like, I see where he's trying to go, man. He's trying to put me on. So I appreciate you bringing me on,
dude.
man.
Absolutely, man.
Bro, if y'all don't watch this episode, y'all are whack. You're really just hating at this point. He's putting in all this work, bro, and this is very nice, bro. I had a great time.
Hey, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
And I can't wait to have you guys back, brother. But I mean, the one thing that we always I try to make the tagline, as much as some people hate it, is always tell people, hey, man, stay strange. We'll see you next time.
Stay the fuck strange. if you're not strange, you're whack. That's all you are.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good one.
Yeah. That was fire, bro.